Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing on this fine Tuesday? 'Tis the afternoon. It is May, and it is Mermay. Huzzah! Happy day. Turning off the volume on my phone, so that way it's not interrupting us. How's everyone doing today, guys? If you're looking at the screen, you can see what I worked on. But as a matter of fact, I just remembered something. I made a small update that I completely forgot to download to this exact moment. Did I send it to Matthew? I did. Give me 2 seconds, because I realized. Let's see. And that's because I cleaned all morning. I don't know about the rest of you, but I wanted to be productive. So what I did was, I said, Self, you should clean the house. And so I did. And I was quite happy with it. Did the dishes, swept the floors, cleaned up some trash, all that shit. But in the process, I forgot to do this. So, give it 2 seconds. Because one of my friends that I showed this to, she's like, you forgot something. I'm like, what did I forget? And she's like, you don't see? I was like, no, I don't see. She goes, where's your Patreon? And I went, oh, you're right. Oops. She's like, isn't that kind of important? I was like, it's like, I guess it's important. Maybe. Perhaps. So there we go. And now it's updated. Hi, Sean. Sean, I'm stupid. I didn't realize I didn't have the stand for the display screen. Hello, Allison. Hello, Moon. Hello, everybody. So you guys were all here last night, so all of you already know about the border. I'm hoping. Well, Sean wasn't here, so maybe Sean is a little impressed. What do you guys think of this whole, this whole screen? How does it look? How do you like it? Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I did a good job. I was hoping that when it was official, that it would look nice. There, now I feel all moisturized. So welcome everyone. As you know, it's Mermay, and today is glossy. So to remind everyone, here was my first prompt with Placo and her little minions, her workers. Yesterday was Siren. So I did this one where how I have it is, if you look, you can see she's already drowning one dude. That's what they really look like under the water. And she's tempted this other guy that's getting held back by his fellow sailors. And now, meh, looks okay. Chaco's just mad at me because I liked what Bublito posted on the Discord. Oh! Thank you again, by the way, to everyone that came in last night into the stream and helped me out. I am just going to go onto the different platforms, let everyone know that I am live. Because we got so much to talk about today, guys. We have so much to talk about today. It's an abomination. Now. I'm live now. Come join. Pissed. Now, if any of you are artists and you want to join in and you are in my Discord server, remember, I would love to see your pieces while we're all drawing together. So go right to Star Sans Galaxy and go down to the art section And make sure you post your artwork there. Because while we're all working together, I will make sure to post what you have. Even Moon thought it was gross. Moon thought it was unique. Don't you go putting words in my Moon's mouth. And where were you, Choco Hooligan? I announced it all over hither and throw. And you... No, this was not a late time for me, by the way. By the way, guys, I'm answering what she wrote in the things. It was not that late for me. It wasn't humongously, I would say, late. We did stay up late afterwards, though, But I got everything done. I troubleshooted, and now I have this nice little fancy border. And I feel so cute with it. I was sleeping. I don't want excuses. No excuses in Starsan's galaxy. Huh. But let's see. I know that the girls said they might want to come in today, so if any of you wanted to come in today, you let me know. Yes, Starsan would love to see your pieces. We've got glossy today. So what would be a mermaid and glossy? Cough, bullshit, cough. Whatever. I wonder if you can do it on TikTok. Do you know if you can announce on TikTok if you're live? Does that work? Let's find out. No, because I don't have enough followers. It wouldn't make any sense. I only have like 150 followers on there. I announced it on my Instagram. Let me see. I guess I'll put it on my Facebook. I do have a Facebook page, by the way, guys. I know, Penny. Let me see. Oh, how cool is that? When you go on Facebook, you can see me live right there. How nifty. I guess I don't need to announce it then. It'll show up if you follow my page. Well then. Well, excuse me. Well then. So, my fellow Americans, who heard a glossy scale lip gloss? That's something. It's an idea. I like to try to make it as like undersea as possible, within reason. Let me think. She could just be hyper shiny. I've never been so glad to not be an American as when you said my fellow American. Bite me. No, so everyone's losing their heads about Roe v. Wade, right? Who here understands what Roe v. Wade actually entailed? That's what I want to know. Because it feels like nobody actually understood what Roe v. Wade provided. And the funniest thing is a bunch of these Democrats that loved Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she didn't like the way Roe v. Wade was written because technically there was no differential laws, or rather there was no constitutional right to any kind of killing. You had to take it down to the state. That's why certain states can have the death penalty, certain states don't. Exactly. Thank you. That is the literal understanding of Bublito. But now all these people that are hyper liberal are losing their fucking heads because they believe that now it's completely eliminated. The only reason Roe v. Wade was even made was because back then over 30 states made abortion illegal in all frames. Now what they're saying is, hey, if it's going to cause your death, yes, you can still get it done, but beyond that, it's up to the state. I don't see an issue with that. I personally see an issue with abortion, plain and simple. Let them lose it. Here's my issue. And people get mad at me. If you don't want to get pregnant, you should do everything in your power to not get pregnant. That's it. And, I talked to one of my good friends this morning. She had an abortion. She, at the time, had no idea what it meant. She came in, she was a young kid, she was scared. And when she came in, they purposely did not, they said it wouldn't feel any pain. She said she would feel next to nothing. It was a quick in and out procedure. And that it was just better. She said she literally felt pressured into getting it. She said that they pretty much sat there and said, do you really want to go through the whole thing about adoption? You might not find a family. They might not even want your kid. Isn't it just so much better to abort the baby? And she's telling me this point blank, and I'm like, wow. And then they don't even knock you out. So while they're taking out the baby, you see everything. She said there was no film or anything. She had to watch as the infant was taken out of her. And she saw everything. And she said after that, she was no longer pro-abortion. And I know firsthand several people who use it as birth control. We're talking they have double-digit abortions. We're talking my best friend that passed away. He was telling me about a girl he knew, 11 abortions. And that was 2010. She'd had that many abortions. It is horrific. It is. You see, when I was a little girl, when I was like 14, actually, no, even younger, when I was 11 and 12, my grandmother, there was this thing she had. I'm trying to see if I can give a size idea. I would say it was a little smaller than this. She had these little acrylic stones, right? And she carried them around at the pro-life, I would say pro-life marches. And it was a clear acrylic stone, and in the middle was a model of a fetus. And I believe that was the gestational age of a fetus at like only 7 or 8 weeks. And you could clearly see that this baby had a head, had feet, had arms, was developing. And she made me carry that around. I cannot for the life of me find that stone anywhere. But she made me carry it around because she wanted to remind me, for all of my grandmother's faults, she wanted to remind me that when you get pregnant, that's what the baby looks like. That's what it's like in your tummy. And she told me point blank and educated me graphically with photos, point blank, what an abortion was. She told me the different methods. She showed me the different ways. She told me how it happened. All of that. So I was one of the few teenagers that knew graphically what an abortion was, and I was against it. I did not believe that it was fair in my mind as a child. This was not even religious. My mind as a child, I didn't think it was fair that a baby had to die because someone simply made a mistake. I didn't think that was fair. I thought that was wrong. And especially because you guys have to remember when I've said it, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted children. And I couldn't understand as a child, it did not make sense to me why anyone would want to kill their baby to begin with. That made no sense to me. I was like, that's part of you. It's half your DNA. So, and this is all I'm talking, like, this wasn't even going into the religious portion of it. I just didn't understand. And when adults told me it was health, I'm like, whose health? Because most women who get abortions aren't told that when you get it, the hormones from a pregnancy remain in your system. They don't go away. Your body still thinks it's pregnant for up to 2 more months. My friend, who, mind you, this girl, I love her to death. She loves to pretend nothing affects her. This is the kind of girl that sits there and goes, I don't fucking care. Oh, okay, you want to stay, like, she is a total quote-unquote hard ass. She said that psychologically damaged her watching that baby get pulled out in front of her. Because she had no idea what she was walking to. She was 16 years old. Had no idea what she was walking into. We had to debate it, and during the research, we looked it up. Yeah, and that's my thing. That is my thing. I don't mind. The only one I don't mind is, and she and I, again, we're talking about it. If you get pregnant with like septuplets, and the doctor says to you, listen, either all 7 are going to die or you've got to abort a couple so some of the babies might live. I pray that most people are never in that situation, but I could understand that. If you are somebody who literally will die giving birth, I get that as well. I understand. You should want to be able to live. That's not a sin. So those I get. But most abortions are performed on young women between the ages of 18 and 45 in consensual relationships and consensual sexual activity. And they're purely performed for convenience. That's my biggest problem. When you look it up, when you look up the statistics, abortions due to negative things like rape, incest, all those are less than 1% of all abortions. They're not even a major thing. It's using the minority as a way to answer the majority. Thanks, I accidentally knocked up a woman from a very Christian family. Wait, ignored what happened, Chaka Hooligan. I missed it. I don't know what the laugh or cry. I don't know whether the laugh or cry and discuss half of the stuff either. New England is so prolific for people who use abortion as birth control. It happens all the time, and people are really gross about it. Like, I get it. You don't like kids. You don't have to like kids, but don't sit there and say they're not humans. They are. Like, I could respect abortion supporters a lot more if they use the proper messaging. If they use the proper messaging, if they just admit point blank, yes, we know it's a baby, yes, we know that we're killing it, and yes, we understand it's for convenience, I wouldn't mind. But instead, they change the language. Oh, it's women's health. Oh, it's my freedom. Oh, it's not killing. We are merely cutting out a parasite. It's just a lump of cells. No. If you're gonna do something, at least be honest about what it is. Guys, I'm drawing and I'm talking. I'm not reading the freaking screen. God. But it's just senior. It's not senior. Tangent. And I am on a tangent. Thank you. Sean gets it. Oh, Bublito, you want to come on? Hold on. Bub. I'll send you one, and nephew, you want on too? A parasite is a tapeworm. A baby is a human being. Exactly. Multitask better. Bite me, Chaco. Let me see. Now I gotta scroll up, see what Chaco said. And everyone's so glad to not be. I don't even see what you said that was different. You're making things up. Hold on. I gotta get onto Discord now and send out the invites. Bada bing. No. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. All right, Bublito, incoming. Hold on, I'm making tenders. All right, tell me when you're done making tendies. Other than some rumors about how the internal voting was gone and general makeup of the court for the public knows today, it could be. Yeah, I mean, it could be just a dissenting opinion. Hello, Bublito. Turn on your mic, boy.
What's up?
Now we got a voice to the name.
Oh no.
Oh dear Lord. No, a lot of people are freaking out over this, and it's ridiculous. They don't even understand. Like, most of the people that support abortion don't even understand half of what goes into abortion. Always so talkative, now you're so silent.
I said I wanted to be here. I never said I wanted to talk.
Oh, okay. Already. Listen, you gotta talk if you want to be on. Only Moon's allowed to be silent while she's on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard what I said. Moon gets special privileges.
That's my moon.
My Moon first. Moon,
No.
you want to come on so we can fight over you?
She's mine now. Mm-hmm.
It's all right. You have the right to your wrong opinion. I said what I said. Now, let me ask you, Bub. What do you think, as a father of young ladies, especially? How do you feel? I know you're Canadian, but how do you feel about this?
I should have aborted mine. That's what I think. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No,
One
it's
of your
good.
children.
No, personally, I'm not for abortion. Except for certain specific events, like a rape victim, or if the mother's health is in danger, or something like that.
Right.
But using it instead of a condom or something like that is just no. That's stupid.
It's ridiculously stupid. I personally, honestly, I don't trust most birth control, plain and simple, because when I was on it, it definitely hit, like, it hurt.
You know, like I said, take it up the bum, so it's perfectly safe.
That's an exit only. Also, not true, not perfectly safe.
You don't get pregnant that way.
Can't get pregnant, but you can get a whole host of other things.
Okay, we're
And
talking about pregnancy, not AIDS.
rectal prolapse is
Well,
a big one. You see, your girl Star Son, I research things. Once I think about something, I'm like, well, is this true? And then
yeah,
I start
quote
finding
unquote research.
it's not quote unquote. I'm nosy.
Or
Hold
you've got
on,
a lot
Moon,
of
it's
experience.
incoming. Hold on. I am putting my precious moon on. See, because
My moon.
what is a moon without her stars?
My moon.
Mine. Where does a
Mine.
bub enter into the moon and stars situation? Nowhere. STDs or not, we're all gonna die. Yeah, we're all gonna die, but at least we should have a quality of life. Like, I don't want to live my life with a prolapsed anus just so I could say I didn't get pregnant. Like, I'm just,
Did you give Moon the link?
I sure did. Check your Discord, Moon. See, Moon was on last night, if you remember, so she knows how to get on here. Now that hand looks like doo doo. That looks like doo doo. There's my Moon. Hello, my dear. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hey, Bublito.
Moon, did you hear how he tried to take you from me?
Yeah, she's mine.
Apparently, I am.
Let him know whose you really are, Moon.
If you look on her shoulder, there's a brand with my name on it.
Oh, is there now? You made it all the way to New York for... Ah, I see how it is.
I mean, Montreal to New York is pretty fast. It's like 2 hours.
I don't believe so.
I'm telling you so.
Listen, I've seen what you tell. I've seen what you...
Actually, no, you haven't.
Hello,
Because I
Fluffy
keep
Paws.
it tame in your Discord.
I listen. I just don't respond. Apparently you sound rusty.
No, I sound like a French Canadian.
Oh, that's where like. I wonder why my eye was twitching and my hair was raising. That's
Okay. You sound like you're from New Jersey, so...
It's the French. Listen, at least I have a semi-quasi better accent than anything from French Canada.
Does my mic sound good? I think it was
Your
scratchy last night.
your
That
mic
sounds good.
sounds just fine. It's Bublito, don't worry. Whenever anything's wrong, it's
Wow.
Bublito's fault.
I'm not allowed to fix shit, and every time something's breaks, she blames it on me.
I only blame it on you because you say you could fix it, but you don't, so.
You never gave me the tools to fix it.
What
Jesus.
tools? You're supposed to know automatically. You're the
Y-
great Bublito.
I do know. You're just not giving me access to the stuff.
Bye, Pluribus. See, Moon, you sound like that. Chaco
See,
sounds like he's expecting her STD results. No, Chaco's not on here. Although, Chaco, would you like to join us?
Chaco, get in here.
I want to hear you guys argue in real time. Edie says you sound like your icon.
Wow.
A frog. You cannot. Why not? I don't believe this.
She's
I have heard.
shy.
I have heard Chaco talk once. She has the most adorable little accent. You know it's true, bub.
I've never heard her, so.
You never heard her? Oh, I
Nope.
have.
As far
I'm
as I know, she's a
sorry.
guy, so.
Nope. She not only is a girl, she has a very cute little accent. She's got a cute little voice. I remember when she came on, everyone was like, "Oh!" This is a couple of months ago. It was on one of Gothix's things, and everyone's like, "You're a girl."
Look at E-Day trying to backpedal now.
It was a compliment. So, Moon, what's on your agenda today?
Well, I'm just gonna get some work done. Just to make sure things are good for school. I'm gonna attend some classes this semester in the fall, just to make sure things are good. Yeah.
So, what classes are you going to be taking? Unless you don't want to say, that's fine.
I'm working on accounting. I just want to find something practical to work on, for monetary reasons.
I don't blame you at all. Getting an
That's smart.
accounting degree is very smart.
Yep.
Because a lot of
Yeah.
people go for like glamorous degrees or, one of those little nice fluff degrees where they learn about women's studies and whatever else.
Oh yeah, I avoid those women's study stuff. It's a waste of money.
I would say anything that includes numbers and technology are safe bets for the future.
Exactly. Anything that is, I believe in sustainability. If you're going to go to college, get sustainability. Like, I believe if you're going to go to college, you should get like a business management degree, a financial degree, something where no matter what, you can take those lessons. Like, for instance, if you get an associate's degree in business management, you can become a store manager for almost any retail company. And those can start at $60,000 a year. Can you tell I was a professional retail person for almost 20 years?
Yeah, you really know your stuff.
It's like a lot of folks don't realize that if you're going to go to college, you're going to blow your money on it. At least blow it on something that is going to work for you. Maria says,
Thankfully,
my dad is an
education is free.
accountant. I like this. Maria says, he says he is like a doctor for your finances. I like that. Accounting is a good degree, Fluffy Paws. So, Bublito, did you blow your money on college?
No, I dropped out.
Oh, what were you going to college for though?
I've never been to college.
You said you dropped out, so.
Well, I meant I dropped out of high school, and then
Oh, that
I
explains so much.
did
What?
I tell you the story about well,
No, you
me
have
between
not.
the age of 13 to 17.
We all would like to hear the story though. Regale the tale.
Okay, well, long story short, alcoholic, drug abuser, and pretty much supposed to be dying in a ditch somewhere.
You?
Yes, me.
Intriguing.
And so I met my girlfriend at a party, and we hooked together. And 9 months later, my firstborn was here. And that 9 months is where I actually got my shit together and went to it's a private school, they call it, but it's not really a school. Like, it's not certified, but they taught me coding and game development. And so that's where I started. And now it's been almost 11 years. Jesus.
I was gonna say because you're in your late 20s, so
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Why did
Listen,
why did you have to remind me of that?
because I'm still older than you, and
Yeah, we
you're
know
still
you're
older.
old. That's not the point.
You're still older than Moon, so
Oh, Leon wants to be in here? Jesus. I'm just
I
gonna get
just
bullied now.
Listen, I'm excited to see the two of you roast each other. I am ready for this. She gonna be glossy. She gonna be fine.
Thank you, Ide.
I have been corrected numerous times. It's Edie.
Edie. Ide. You
Yeah,
want me to
honestly
say it in
though, all
French?
jokes aside, Bub, it is very impressive that you did that. Did you guys think that college degrees in general were becoming? I thought they were useless back when I was supposed to be getting one. Okay, do you want to know how useless I thought they were? I went in for a theater degree. That's how useless I thought college was. My mom and dad said I had to go. I said I did not want to go. But the belief was, especially for my mom and dad, my mom had to drop out of college because she got a severe wreck and she couldn't attend at the time. And my dad literally went to Vietnam so he could pay to go to college. So both my parents found college to be very important. And at the time when they needed it, it was. By the time I came around, it wasn't. Retail is so booming and it was easy to get a job. And I kept thinking to myself, I go to college to learn about things that I could watch the History Channel to learn.
I feel like retail is a good place to get like people skills, learning customer service, how to present yourself, stuff like that. But it's not really a career path.
Oh, it's a very much a career path. You just have to know what to do. The thing is, like, you can't expect to work in Walmart and stay as a whatchamacallit, a checkout clerk for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You
no,
have to have some drive
yeah, you have to have some drive, some goals.
because you can make a
Obviously,
career
if
out of
you're
all of it.
the leader of a Walmart branch, go for it. You're gonna make fucking a huge ton of money.
Heck,
But
not even a Walmart branch. Do you know you can make $18 an hour just being a manager of a department? Like,
really,
shut up, Leon, before you even say it. But yeah, you can make a lot of money being in retail. You just got to do it right. For
I ain't worried
instance,
about your punk ass. I'm eating.
bitch, eat your tendies and hush. So
Bitches tenders. I don't know what 5-year-old retard you hang around, but it's tenders.
that
me.
be you. But whatchamacalls it? No, seriously, my husband works for a warehouse, and you can make
Goddamn, these
upwards
so
of
good. What was you
$40 an
talking
hour.
about?
Huh?
Damn, my tenders are so good. Damn, what was you talking about?
So, as I was saying, while Mr.
Munch.
Tendies
I
Crunch.
fucking hate you, Leon. Stop that.
crunch, crunch.
Moon!
How disruptive this
Hey,
boy is. But
it was
Munch.
nice to
whatchamacalls
hear
it?
from you.
Crunch. Crunch. Munch. Oh, it's so good.
Like I was saying,
And guess
when
what
it
these was
comes
made? Guess what
to
these was made,
food,
Starzan?
huh?
Guess what these was made?
In your air fryer.
Not in a fucking air fryer, jackass.
In your damn air fryer.
J bro. Even
Listen,
if I did make them in
I'm
an
gonna
air
find
fryer,
Derek. I'm gonna send him a message and be like, "Guess what? This boy just made in his air fryer."
don't worry about it. I send him a picture. So next,
So, like I was saying, a lot of folks don't realize you can work at Walmart. And I was telling
Maria,
people
that's
the
the
other day,
agenda.
I said to them, "You realize that if you go to Walmart, right? Like, let's say you get a job at Walmart, and you decide someday you want to be a store manager." Let's say you also don't have the money for college to get all the courses that will help you get there quick enough. You can literally go to your store manager at Walmart and say, "Hey, my intention is someday to run one of these stores." And do you know what they'll do? They'll say, "All right, here is your path. You need to do this, this, and this. And if you do, we will put a contract for you. We will pay for your school to go to college to get these lessons, as long as you don't take those lessons and immediately run to a different company." So you sign the contract, they pay for your college, and then within 2 years, guess what, guys? You become a store manager of a Walmart.
Wait, after 10 years?
No, not even 10 years. We're talking two.
Oh.
Two,
Oh,
two,
okay.
three. Like, all you need to do is when you enter into the store, you have to be a good worker. You can't just be a piece of shit who's be like, "I ain't gotta listen to you." You can't call out 20 times a month. You can't be showing up late. You gotta make sure you do your fucking work. But in my personal opinion, I think everyone, no matter who you are, I think everyone should work 2 years of volunteer work in their local community, and I believe they should have 2 years of retail.
No.
Yes, it's
Fuck
my
community
opinion.
work. You don't get paid.
That's
You
the
might
whole
well just
point
get
of
the
it.
2 years of the fucking retail so you can get paid with it.
No, you do the community work when you're a
No,
kid.
fuck the community.
Yes, fuck you. I said what I said.
Fuck the community. You're not getting paid doing that.
That's the point.
No, that's not the fucking point.
That is the point.
No. Because guess what? I ain't do no fucking community work.
Listen,
I went
if
straight
you
to
were-
working.
If you were required to do it to graduate high school, you would have.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure making YouTube videos could fall under community work.
I did. I was required. And I didn't do it. And guess what? Still graduated.
Exactly after 40. But the community service in high school right now is like, it's small. Edie, I agree. Trade schools, I don't see them down here, which is shocking considering how many trades are in the South. I never hear about trade schools down here. Did you, Leon? You're the only one in this chat that has grown up in the South. Do you know any vocational schools down here that I'm not aware of?
What are you talking about?
Like a dead ass serious. Do you know what a vocational school is?
No.
This is
Give
what
me
I'm
the-
talking about.
Give me the
So,
definition. Maybe
so
I
a
do know. I just
vocational
don't know the
school
definition.
is a high school that literally trains you in a like plumbing, electrician,
Nope.
mechanics.
Not mechanics, but don't they got like art schools?
Yeah, they do have art schools, but I'm talking about like if you don't want to have to do like a craft or a creation or a creative thing, and you don't want to go to college, when you get out of high school, you want to work, but you want a long lasting career. Then
Nah, they ain't got none of.
see, they do in New England. In New England, you can go to vocational high schools and you'll learn your regular high school degree,
But
but
time
you're
out.
also alongside of it earning an associate's degree in like hairdressing, nail technology, CNA.
Hold up, time out. Because I ain't
What?
gonna say they ain't got none. I'm gonna say they're not as popular because I know they got one in New Orleans.
So they do have one because I have not seen one here in North Carolina. Now,
Because
if
they
anyone
basically
in the chat-
teaching you like technology and math and numbers and all that shit.
No, the one I'm talking about, like they literally like they have a whole mechanic shop, they have a dentistry school. They do all these things so that way when you get out of high school, you can immediately start going to your career path of choice. You can immediately be a plumber, you can immediately be an electrician, and you have a far better start in your life than someone who after high school.
so good.
I can't stand him.
Sit down, baby. Sit down, boo.
Moon, you hear how he interrupts us?
No, how I interrupt you. Stop thinking everybody else with you. You the only one.
They are with me.
Why they not talking?
Exactly. Why? Because you interrupted us.
No, because you the only one talking.
You do it sometimes, and I've seen you do it in videos. I think it's charming.
You just did again.
Y'all white. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Y'all white. I ain't gonna have white people tell me what I'm doing. I'm black.
Oh God.
I'm black. Racist. How dare y'all? Hold on, let me get my phone. Time to tweet.
All right, I'll do the same. Leon is an anti-Semite. Got it.
Oh God, damn it! I want food. Then go get some food. We have them here too. You can get a trade or an associate's degree or as an elementary teacher, a nurse, or a CNA. My fiance is currently finishing his welding cert. Ooh, fluffy paws. Do you live anywhere near New England?
Star said has some plumbing she needs fixed.
Listen. Nasty. No,
She saw a certain video last night. She got adventurous.
do not.
She fucking destroyed her plumbing just so she could go to the bathroom somewhere else.
You can't. Oh my God, dude. I was telling my friends about that this morning and I was like, my appetite was ruined. I didn't eat till like only about an hour ago because I still was like,
I don't believe that.
I'm dead ass, dude. I know I'm fat, but I'm not that fat.
I don't believe that either. Why do you let me do this?
I can't with this man. Listen, Eraserhead, hush your mouth. I said what I said. Oh my God, get the fuck off my property, boy.
No.
Did
I
you
don't
all
want
hear
to.
that?
By the way, are you gonna fix those fucking borders?
No, they're perfect the way they are.
No, they're not.
Talk about the Mexicans.
Leanne, shut up.
Parents are outraged after a New York teacher forces students to pick cotton.
Good old days.
You know what? And that's a common thing we do in New England. We always go to like the mills and everything because we were such a mill state. I didn't think anything of it. You know what that reminds me of? That old ass YouTube video, still one of the funniest things on the internet. That I can't quote because I'll get canceled.
They've actually had us do that back in elementary school. They took us on a field trip and we had to pick cotton.
Leon, do you know
Dog
the
it.
video I'm talking about?
No, I don't care.
Well, yes, you do. You'll like it. There's
No,
this
really?
man. He's telling a story at a party, and it's a black man, and he's regaling the day that his mother found out that his school brought him in the inner city and all the other black kids to pick cotton.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That was one of the best videos on the internet back in the day. See, Sean's laughing. He knows what I'm talking about.
And at the end, they don't even get to keep the cotton. They have to give it back to the owner. It's so messed up.
It was so funny. It was so funny. I'll send it to you later. Because I imagine if I played it on here, I'll get canceled. Moon, are you drawing alongside me today?
Well, I made some drawings of mermaids in my book. So.
Ooh, do you want to share them on the Discord?
Why you always
Yeah.
trying to force people to draw with you? Draw by your fucking self.
We do tendies and hush.
Draw by your fucking self.
I am drawing my fucking
My bad.
self.
Drew by your fucking self.
Well, no, you're not by yourself. You have all three of us.
Exactly.
No.
Thank you, Bublito.
No,
You're
let
such a
her
good
be
son
alone.
today.
Leanne, I'm a mod for her. I have to sim for her every now and then.
Every now and then he's gonna pretend he likes me.
Yeah.
Gay.
Someday I'll
my
be
salary.
a rich YouTuber, and I might give him a computer, so he's got to make sure he likes me now.
Aww.
That's what I thought. All right. She'll be
Fine.
glossy in the end.
I'll be nice. I do want a new PC.
See, now, pray that I can eventually get big enough to get meta PCs to like me, because that'll be fun.
Oh, they seem to be giving away those sponsorships to everyone.
Well, listen, then everyone start messaging meta PC to, like, sponsor me. Your girl could use at least one.
No,
You know what's
you're
ironic? They are pro free speech and they are veterans, but they are sponsoring a bunch of socialists on Twitch.
Yeah,
You know what that means? Who cares?
that
They're
mean?
trying to make money.
Yeah, no, I agree. I respect that, but I don't know. It's just weird.
When they try to make money with me, I mean, I will absolutely promote the shit out of whatever they give me. I am good at that. That was my job. It's what I do. Did you guys see that? There's this dude on YouTube. He's making, oh my god, this fucking rooster. That is not any computer. There's a rooster standing in my carport crowing right now. He's not my rooster. He is my neighbor across the street's rooster, and he comes in here, and he stands in my carport, and he crows because it's the most echoey part of the neighborhood. And he's a motherfucker for it! Anyways.
You done?
Shut up. He pisses me off.
Yeah, so I like him.
You just lost a component to the computer.
Ow.
Hold on for 2 seconds. I realize I've got to get something out of here, which is foolish of me. I didn't grab them before I put the camera up on there.
Anyway, I'm mostly here to annoy Choco, so.
Oh, so you're not here to talk to me?
No.
Oh, so I should just turn you off then.
Yeah, you should.
Don't make me do it.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't resist. said I wouldn't do it. Oh, he left. Now, are we gonna be good?
No, never. Also, I never said you wouldn't do it. I said yes, sure.
Cackle. All right, so if she's gonna be glossy, what colors would she be? I think we're gonna stick to the dark ones.
Whoa.
I know, I went there. Where's the black?
Whoa.
Yatta! So now, how much of a nerd are you, Bubblito? I know you mock us for our nerdiness, like Leon does.
Oh, I'm pretty nerdy, just not into anime and stuff like that.
So then you're not nerdy.
I'm a sci-fi nerd.
Hi, Dylan. Barbie Pink comes to mind. Well, I might make her nails Barbie Pink, but I was thinking, like, what am I do for her accessories? Her hair.
I'm thinking green skin with a blue shirt.
Well, no, she's not. That's how she's gonna be. She's not gonna have any clothing.
No.
Once I line her, she done.
Just think about it for 2 seconds. Green skin, blue shirt.
That's a no from me, dog. No pink lips. Well, no, they're red lips on him, aren't they? Or are they pink?
Yeah,
lips?
red.
Yeah, so pink here.
Noted, I have to post more Pepe because you don't know what color he is.
I already know Pepe. I knew what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I am in art mode now. So I get easily distracted.
Also, if you want to see how much of a nerd I am, let's just talk about Warhammer. I can go on for like days.
Yeah, but who even cares about Warhammer?
I mean, considering it's responsible for Warcraft, Starcraft, and a bunch of other sci-fi universe, yeah, it's pretty big.
Moon, do you know what Warhammer is?
No, not exactly.
Cancelled.
Leon, do you know what Warhammer is? He's off in his own world. I'll take his silence as a no.
I would hope so after 40, because your name has 40 in it, and Warhammer is called Warhammer 40k, so...
That would not dictate her knowledge of the game.
Yes! Yes, it would.
What, Greta? What do you want? No, not right now.
Popper?
She's standing at my hip, begging me for attention.
Popper?
What, Greta?
Popper!
What you want, baby? She's got to wait because it's going to dry soon and I'll lose what I'm doing.
Oh, you're talking Warhammer Fantasy. I'm talking 40,000. Fantasy is a no-no.
Fantasy is a genre, sir.
No, it's called Warhammer Fantasy.
Let's see. Orion?
Jeez.
Knock it off!
You knock it off.
Well, he hits my windows when he sees a chicken.
You're hurting my ears.
It's all right. You got two of them.
Exactly! I'm about to lose both of them.
It's all right. The last thing you'll hear is my melodious screaming.
Fucking Italians.
You're fucking Italian.
50%.
Still there.
Yeah.
Better than none.
My daughters are very Italian. Like, holy shit.
I
I don't
guess
know
maybe
how
your
that
girlfriend's
happened.
Italian too. I think you've told me before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's pure-blooded Italian, so.
Ah, she's the right kind. Gotcha.
Yep.
pure.
And if you met her father, like he's a fucking stereotype.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends how you view Italian stereotypes.
She has flopped behind me, which is excellent. That means she's going to leave me alone and let me draw in peace.
Oh, Choco's losing her mind. What else is new?
I forgot I was telling you. What are you telling me then? What is it? You got to remember. It's important.
Is it though?
I mean,
All right, shut up. I'm back.
the hell did you go?
I mind my damn business. Where were you?
I was here.
Oh, well.
There. There. Do.
Hey, Starson, do you ever go to the zoo?
I love going to the zoo. I just never get a chance to. The closest zoo I have right now, technically, there's a little tiny one in my neighborhood. But the big one, the North Carolina Zoo, shit's an hour away. So I never get to. Why? What do you go to the zoo?
I haven't gone in a long time, but I used to go to the aquarium in Coney Island. It was so
Mhm.
much fun. I saw sea lions and sharks and penguins. So cute.
I personally have a great big love for zoos, for aquariums. It's just they're expensive, bro. Like they're so expensive.
Oh yeah, tickets are they ranked up real recently.
Who needs a zoo when we have your Discord?
Huh?
I said, who needs a zoo when we have your Discord?
Listen, my Discord's peaceful and tame.
Shit.
It's
I mean,
true.
she's right.
It's true.
Yeah, it's
I watch
fun.
Box's Discord. Everything is more peaceful than that.
It's the only Discord I don't want to nuke.
My Discord, I purposely made it as peaceful as possible. You want to come in, you want to chill, you go right ahead. We have conversation. I made it as simplistic and basic as possible because I wanted people to, like, you want to talk about politics? Oh, look, there's a political part. You want to talk about this, that, and the other? You go right ahead. And there was just nice little compartments. And when it comes to the patron portion of it, I literally put that just so that way, if there was anything spicy that we all talked about, nobody could get mad. It was right there just for patrons. You already paid for it, so you can't get mad. Rarely are you going to report something that you paid for.
Okay, stop talking and look at Discord.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Look
Hold
at
on.
Discord.
I can't.
Oh, this bitch.
You can most definitely stop drawing and open Discord.
Says the man that does not draw. You do not understand the media I am using right now.
I'm
mean-
sharing the Discord. Look at my screen.
You can stop. Look, right there. You just stop.
I can't handle how the motherfuckery is going on. You boys have to wait. You must be patient. Mother is working.
You sleep well, Leon?
No.
He never does. 'Cause he doesn't
I'm
listen
sorry
to
to
my...
hear that.
I didn't even go to sleep.
You have to say he never sleeps. He doesn't listen to my advice.
You gave me one crumb of advice that did not work.
You mean 3 fucking videos that are almost 3 hours long? Is that what you
Yeah.
mean by one crumb?
Yeah, because I didn't watch that shit.
Exactly.
Why the fuck would I watch 3 hours worth of how the fuck to sleep? Why not just say it?
I don't know how you fuck to sleep. That is an achievement on its own. I'm talking about actually getting a good night's sleep.
Nah.
Yeah, he needs that. Good sleep? What a fucking hilarity. Alright. Let me see. Turn the fuck on, you piece of monkey shit. There you go, Bubblyto.
Oh, I closed it. Oops.
You whore! God!
Okay, I requested it again.
There.
There we go.
Thank you, Moon.
No problem.
They
Look at
better
how
whatever Star Sans
cute.
drawing.
Look at how cute that is.
Yeah, I added the seal
Look
to the
at
last
it.
one. Look at that.
Oh, it's got a little otter and a little seal. It's so cute.
Tells with this pedophile voice you got.
If that's how all pedophiles sound, I'm disturbed.
That's how they sound in front of kids.
No, this is how they sound in front of kids. Children, I'm coming out today.
See,
That's how they sound.
I don't see no difference.
I hate you.
Jeez, why would teachers want to share something so intimate like that? Like, that's kind of a little too much, you know?
For
Yeah.
me, someone said it perfectly. Why you need children to validate your existence? Like, are you that insecure with your life? My favorite thing is when I hear them say, "Should I just pretend that my wife or my husband doesn't?"
Yes.
Yes. No one needs to hear about it. Little Jimmy or Susie needs to know what purple and pink are. They don't need to know who you fuck. Sorry.
Star Sans, did you see this tweet?
Oh God, which one?
On my Twitter. Don't worry about it. About to send it to you. No, it's not anybody shitting.
Thank you, because I'm like, please.
You're fucking
I know you want
concerned,
me to lose
bastard.
weight, guys, but
Which one was it? The white woman?
Yes.
oh yeah, yes. I saw that dumbass bitch.
No apology. No, I'll do better. Just tweet and delete the whole account.
And she just went from 80 to.
She went from 0 to 100 a little bit
Sure
too
did.
fast. But this way it get better. Somebody like replied to my shit and tried to like grammar correct me, and I quote tweeted them and said white women are dumb, and they got mad. They got mad and blocked me.
No.
I'm not on Twitter to give y'all informative conversations. I'm here to piss y'all off and leave.
Yeah, she called you dumb, and then she said, "I'm out."
God almighty, people are ridiculous. This whole I love how it's always got to be rooted back to racism because it's the only way they can justify anything these days.
Nah, but you gotta
like, you can't not want to be fat. If you don't want to be fat, you're racist.
I really said white women mad because I said white women dumb. That's why they got so many compilations of you white women saying dumb shit.
God almighty. I am insulted as a white woman.
Too bad. White women dumb.
I feel the patriarchy coming at me.
Too bad.
Good.
The male privilege.
Good.
And you are assaulting me.
Too bad.
We are.
Computer.
Too bad.
And I don't know if I could cope with this, guys. I think this is supposed to be my safe space. I do not allow for you to come on here and ruin that. Did you hear about that? Some TikTokers in the fat, spectrum, they firmly believe that you're not allowed to enter their TikTok page if they don't want you there.
Yeah.
And if you're entering,
you know how you do that? Private your fucking page.
Thank you. They were like, this is my safe space, and if I tell you that you are not allowed here, you are, what did they say? Pretty much, they start screaming consent. I'm like, do you even understand what consent is?
What you gonna do? Take my phone?
Right?
You dumb bitch. What you gonna do? Take my phone?
They sit there and they go, you are here without my consent. Bitch, the moment you pressed publish, you hit consent. How stupid are you?
The easiest way to solve that, just fucking private your account.
Right, but they don't want to do that. No. If they do that, then where are they going to get the attention from?
The 5 people that follow?
No, these are girls that have like 100,000 pages.
Well, then they are emotionally damaged.
Emotional damage. Yep.
Choco, shut up. Stupid sponge. Stupid sponge.
Why, thank you, Choco. I appreciate you. Once it dries.
Yeah. Malcolm X told y'all about these white liberals. Y'all want them to respect y'all.
Right. Well,
And
no,
I
remember
quote,
they're eventually going to get abandoned, and they should expect it. Don't you remember?
and I quote, I do wonder how these white supremacist lawmakers would feel if their little white daughters were raped and impregnated by a black man.
Like, why would your first inclination be to get
Like,
raped by a black man? Why?
you couldn't say nothing else. You couldn't say I disagree with this. You couldn't say I feel as though this is something that affects women the most. You had to say, because at least if you would have said that, people would have been like, okay, oh, I can kind of
Right.
understand that. But you implied that a white man's daughter is gonna get raped and impregnated by black men. She didn't say a black man. She said plural black men, more than one.
She just assumed the whole entire lot of you guys are out there waiting. You were ready for this to happen. Has your day finally come, Leon? Is that what it is?
There's a part of me that wants to make a video of this and just like laugh for about 30 minutes.
Please do.
Like, because I'm gonna have nothing to add. It's just right there in front of you. Like, I can't add nothing to this. It's just right there. I want to see if the bitch come back on Twitter.
She's not going to.
She got to.
She ain't no Sean King. She's staying off.
She can't come back. She ain't got no answer to that. You can't sit there and be like, I apologize for the things that I... What? No. Nah. That's different from an old tweet from like 10 years ago. That was last night.
She was gone less than 24 hours.
It wasn't even 24 hours. That was like at 10 o'clock p.m.
All I know is that people make the shittiest takes and then they get mad at others for calling them out on this shitty ass takes.
In what world could you possibly think you did something with that?
Oh, she thought she did. I mean, she achieved something. She made the rest of us laugh our asses off. But oh my God, Polito, the way he types so fast.
Type like a white librarian, aren't you?
It's aggressive. Getting secondhand.
Oh man, fuck it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm about to record this.
Oh God. There you go. We inspired him, kids. I'll tell you right now. When I read that, I died laughing. It's just, again, it's the same idea. People don't think, they just act. And then afterwards, like, well, I didn't mean it that way. Really, how did you mean it? You know, and I liken it back to this story. So picture it, Star Son, 2009. It's the recession, and she can't find a job. I am standing in my mom's bedroom with my brother, my best friend, and my then boyfriend. And my mother says, Cassandra, I've got to talk to you. And I say, okay. So she sits me down, she takes my hand, and she goes, I love you, but you have no future. That's all she says. And everyone kind of like freezes for a minute. Who's got the echo? Bub, mute yourself for a second.
Oh, hey? Oh, sorry.
And so
Trying to find a stream.
Oh no, it's done now. Whoever was is muted now. I start to cry because, like, when your mother tells you you have no future. Ouch. And she goes, no, I didn't mean it that way. And my brother says, how the fuck did you mean it? And it was just this whole thing going back and forth. She's like, no, I just mean that the way you're living your life right now, it has no future. I'm like, so why didn't you say that? So from then on till the day she died, I would always torture her, be like, I know, Mom, I have no future. You're never going to let that go. Nope, I am not.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I tortured her with it. Because at the end of the day, you know, you have to be careful what you say to somebody, and you got to make sure you get your point across properly. And clearly, this young lady had no intention of doing that. Bub, have you ever done that to your children? Broken their hearts inadvertently?
No, I always do it on purpose.
I should have seen that coming, but I didn't.
No, my daughters are going to have thick skin. Trust me.
Oh, I have thick skin, but there's always going to be some time you're going to do it and you're not going to realize it. And then someday in therapy, they're going to go, my dad said this, but I had to pretend I had thick skin because he told me I couldn't be no bitch. It'll happen. Every parent's a therapy session at one point or another.
We'll see.
I like how Moon's like, yep. That is absolutely true.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Moon? I'm surprised when you were talking about parents that you don't want to be one. That was actually really surprising to me.
Yeah, I used to want to, but I didn't realize I may not be in a good mental place to have kids because I'm trying to deal with the stress, and I don't think I can deal with the stress of a newborn child.
Well, no, not right now, but the idea is if you ever decide you do want one, remember that if you're going to have a child, make sure whoever you're having them with is a good support system.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yes. Clearly, Bob has never been one.
I mean, I met my girlfriend at a party, and we hooked up the first night, and 9 months later, she was giving birth.
You just happened to get lucky.
Yeah.
She wasn't a total waste of space. It was a lucky draw.
I've been stuck with her for 11 years now. Jesus.
Listen, get back to me at 16. Actually, no, we're going on 20.
No, my daughters are going to be 14 and 15 by then. I'll be out getting milk.
Well, then high school, huh?
Yeah. I'm dreading the teenage. Ugh.
All I know is
it's going to be a nightmare with those two.
Oh, yeah. Because the same best friend that I was telling you guys about earlier, so she has 5 kids. And I remember when the kids were little, they were all like between the ages of 1 and 6. And I said to her, what I'm looking forward to is when they're all entering teenage years. She's like, it won't be that bad. And I laughed and laughed. And now they're entering the teenage years. And I laugh and I laugh. I find it all greatly. Oh, gosh, excuse me.
But like, my daughters are a carbon copy of their mother. So I just look at her and I'm like, do I want to deal with 2 clones of you in 4 to 5 years? I'm not sure.
It's too late. You made them.
Yeah, doesn't mean I can't leave. I mean, for a couple of years, you know.
I mean, it does kind of.
Show me where I signed up for that.
What day was it that you met your girlfriend?
She's not here to answer, so I don't know.
Okay, so pretty much the day you met her and you guys hooked up, you signed up for it.
You're gonna have to show me a signature somewhere.
I'm not in the tune of touching other people's doo-doos and dingles, but somewhere on there. Somewhere on your dingle hopper.
There's a signature on it? Jesus.
There's a signature. The day you stuck your dingle in the hole, you signed up. Exactly. Thank you, After 40.
Which hole?
The one that made the baby.
I don't know which one it is. There's many of them.
There was a woman that my dad knew that had 3 children and did not know it came out of the hoo-ha. She thought she shit the baby out.
She what?
She literally thought she shit the baby out.
God fucking damn it. Oh, God.
Right? Like, she thought it came out of the bootay, and I'm like, but she knew where, seriously. But by the way, she knew where it went in.
Must have been a surprise when it came out.
Yeah, she just didn't understand that it came out the other direction. And I'm like, yes, because it doesn't!
Oh, God.
Well, you know, old Italians, the 40s and 50s, what are you going to do?
I would expect better from them. Jesus.
Not really. Did you know that before? Oh God, what year was it? Before, I think 1860, most people didn't even realize women had a uterus or ovaries.
They do?
I hate you. But yeah, there's a lot of anatomy that the humans didn't even realize existed, like at all.
Like the G-spot. It's a myth.
I wish that was all, but I mean, we're talking like they didn't understand where the heart was. They didn't understand where lungs were. They didn't understand how many hearts we even had. Like, it's just crazy when you think about it.
Well, to be fair, people used to think that the Earth was the center of the universe at one point. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
There are still people that believe the Earth is flat. So,
but my thing is, at least that's where it's not like, right there. The human body. There were thousands upon millions of people that existed before that. They could literally open up a body at any time. There was war upon war upon war where you had dead bodies mangled and strewn everywhere. Just pick one and observe. She feels rather glossy to me.
Yeah, it looks good.
So one problem with these Poscas is that they fight me.
she reminds me of the aliens in Avatar.
A little bit, except for the pink.
Yeah.
Which I get so mad everyone hates those movies. I'm like, I love them.
I see you looking forward to the sequels.
I sure fucking am.
Yeah, they're gonna take a long time to get out, though.
Well, because apparently he wanted to film them back to back to back to back.
That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of fucking work. And I'm like,
And
okay, Cameron.
where he gets the money for that, I'll never know.
Well, I mean, killing babies is hard work, but he made it.
Who? Joseph?
James Cameron.
Oh.
Whatchamacallit. You guys seen that video I posted on my... Well, you wouldn't have, Bubbly, you don't have an Instagram, but... There was this video.
Maybe I do.
And the guy walks up to... it's a TikTok, and he walks up and he hands... Here you go, baby. A fresh baked pie out of the oven just for you. And goes back... Where'd you get this? I made it. From scratch. But we don't have an oven. God help me. Joseph, please. See how that sounds, Mary?
Oh boy, that was a good little 5 minutes. Ooh boy.
Are you feeling energized, nephew?
Yes, I got one more video to make because it's equally as fucking stupid.
Oh God, about what?
I'll start saying, you're smart.
Oh, thank you.
Debatable.
Yep.
Fight me.
Guess you're not smart. Would you steal from a building?
What building?
What you mean the echo?
Would you steal from a building full of men?
Are those men able to see me, and are they well trained?
Not only are they well trained, they're in a class on trying to be more well trained.
No.
And of all the things you trying to steal, a gun.
What?
And then you go outside and beat an officer with a screwdriver.
Oh my God.
And then everybody just shoots you.
Oh
no! What?
Bruh, it's the dumbest shit ever that's making me laugh.
Matter of fact, send me that video.
Matter of fact, fuck it. I'll be back.
Oh my God. This dude.
Oh my God.
An hour and 15 minutes. Oh no. I guess I'll do some sketching for the next few days. I gotta let this dry first.
What you mean it's me? I'm muted. You stupid sponge.
I don't hear the echo at all. Does anybody else hear the echo? I heard it was stealing air conditioners before. Yeah, but here's my thing. There is never going to be a point in time where I am going to go and steal a gun from a building that is teaching self-defense to people that are professionals in self-defense.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that video. That
Oh,
was
Matthew, are
nuts.
you on the way home?
Wait, Matty's here? Hey, baby.
Matthew says he does not hear an echo.
Choco is tripping. What else is new?
Matthew, are you coming home? Is that what is going on? If you're on and it is just about okay, that's what I needed to know. Does she look glossy to you guys?
Not really.
Yeah. What do you mean by glossy? Like, define glossy.
Like she got a wet sheen about her.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
Your nails are more glossy than her.
Well, listen, I did my best.
Wow, it's not good enough.
Leon's laughter just made me think of what I need is whiteout. Because sometimes this don't work, but even the whiteout don't work sometimes. Such a pain in my ass. There we go. If you look, you can see I've got little gloss lines around her that show she's got like wet lines.
Well,
Yeah, I
maybe it's
see
because
it.
of the camera.
Yeah.
Maybe once you scanned it, it's gonna show up better.
See how it's got those little gloss lines around it? That's why I chose the black, so that way it makes her look more glossy.
Oh, you chose a black? Okay.
Yes. Hello, Sky.
What year is this?
I can choose any race that I want.
Whoa.
I am transracial. That's a thing. Look at it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
You can look
unfortunately,
it up.
I know.
Do not invalidate my identity.
I
Public
fucking will. Oh.
So since we already got glossy done, let's see.
Now let's do Kami. Wait, what?
Well, no, we gotta do the next prompt. Because how it is you do a prompt a day, but sometimes I'll get it done ahead of time because today after I get off of this and once the kids get here, I have to edit my video. So, which
Choco,
is...
I don't even know how to say that number.
Let us see. So tomorrow, it's Star Wars Day. I hate that. It's so... How can you make mermaids in Star Wars? I love Star Wars. I hate fan art.
Okay, yeah, fan art is pretty cringe, but Star Wars is pretty good.
Yes, but I don't want to do Star Wars art. I forget every year that May the 4th is the Star Wars
Okay,
Day.
do Warhammer.
No, that's still fan art.
Yeah, but it's Warhammer, so it's fine.
No, it sucks.
Wow.
All right, guys, help me out here. Relate, because what I did last year, right, which was the only one I was really proud of and I enjoyed, was I did... Let's see, here it is. I did Luke's ship falling into the swamp and that there was like alien mermaids all shocked at it falling into the swamp. So I was pretty proud of that one. I don't want to do a Star Wars mermaid. No, that's cringe.
Fucking God.
Man,
Act like Darth Vader. My God.
That was funny. Bruh. Man, I love being a YouTube.
Must be fun.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. Sometimes it's fucking frustrating, but then other times you get what you got today. Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's see.
Oh man, I hate women.
Yeah,
I'm on a roll.
He's just feeling it.
Oh,
I'm excited for my videos this week.
I had every right to feel it. What?
I'm excited for my videos this week. They're going to be about thermodynamics and about intuitive eating and...
Oh, wouldn't it be?
Well, here's the thing, right? Have you guys heard of something called the Obesity Paradox?
No.
You mean just being obese?
No. It's
Yes,
when fat bitches trick themselves into somehow believing that being overweight is healthy. Because one study out of Sweden, are you ready for this? There's verifiable proof that if you have a heart attack, as long as you're overweight, you're more likely to recover from the heart attack, while completely ignoring the fact that if you're overweight, you're more likely to have a heart attack.
Jeez.
Wait. Stars. That sounds a little bit too similar to the dumb bitch that was like, you can choose your height. When I heard that, the way I died laughing, there was never a day in my life where I didn't just die laughing as much as I did with that. Like, cause why?
Man,
I love
I
it.
know that when I chose to be 5'2", I made the wrong choice. Damn. God.
You fucking midget.
Imagine everybody just saying, "I want to be 7 foot," and then it just grow.
You gotta put in a petition for it first. You gotta ask the up and ups. That's the only way it works.
I'm sorry, but anybody who says something like that, they're retarded. I can't.
Bro, they literally sat there because, all right, so there was this, and I'm gonna go over it in the video, but there was this whole study where they noticed that people that were overweight, and by overweight, what I mean is you might have an
fat.
If you got like an extra 20 to 40 pounds, so if you're not like my size, okay, but then no matter what, once you got into morbidly obese, you got fat, you got giblets dangling. No, you're not more healthy.
I got giblets dangling right now, but I ain't obese.
Long giblets. And the thing
I got long giblets too. I ain't obese.
And wrong giblets, not long. God.
I mean, you think about it, it is kind
Hi,
of wrong.
Selma. But anyway,
it's wrong what I do with it.
So nasty. But that's why it was like, so they're sitting there, and these girls sit there and go, don't you find it funny that they all absolutely ignore the obesity paradox, which is the medical community's way of pretending that obesity is just, it's just a random thing when it helps people. And so I looked it up. And then I found out that it's not only been debunked, it's been debunked like several times with research and with studies that have over 10 million participants. And guess what, guys? Are you ready for the big reveal?
The biggest reveal I got is looking down at your screen and seeing you have a Twitch.
You didn't know I had a Twitch?
Nope.
Hey, Leon. I have a Twitch.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Whoa, you do? I'm too shocked. When we gonna play the game again, Starson?
When we gonna play the game again?
I'm on the game every day.
Hey, Esteban.
Matter of fact, I just turned my game on right now. Who's go?
All right, fine. Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, I love that. You guys are funny. You played it.
It's because she sucked.
Listen. He always gets mad that somehow I'm not an expert at a game when I play it for the very first fucking time.
You talk all that shit like you be an expert at everything.
I sure did not. I said
you surely did.
My exact words to you were, I never played this game. I'm probably gonna suck, and you were like, "Shut up." And I said, "I'm probably gonna suck," and you were like, "Shut up." And so I played, and then I sucked, and you were like, "Man, you suck." And I was like, "Really?"
No. Let's fact check this. I'm part of that Ministry of Disinformation. Whatever the fuck they got going on in the White House.
Ministry of Truth.
Here's what I actually said. I said, how are you going to go into the game with that negative mentality? And after a few games of you sucking, I didn't say you suck. I said you fucking suck. Get the words
First
right.
Of all, you said I sucked from the get-go. And
No. See, again, I said you fucking suck. I ain't say nothing about you suck.
He raged quit. He didn't just turn it off. He rage quit. Yeah. He was like,
I ain't never been around something so garbage shit.
He ran out. He was like, and he ran.
Why did you stop?
I can hear your voice, dude.
I love you, Moon. That's my baby.
That's my Moon.
Bublito?
Starson?
Back off. She mine. She mine!
Nope.
I got y'all false claiming my artist, but okay.
She may be your artist, but she's my baby.
See, I don't have these weird incestual relationships. I have business relationships.
I did not realize this was incestual. That's my child.
You talk like it is. You talk like it is.
That's my child.
I can't tell the way you talk. Your voice make me uncomfortable.
You be kind to your cousin. Listen, how many times I say bite me and you say to your auntie, "Where you want me to bite?" So
We're
don't
not
eat.
related.
I'm not related to any of you, but you're still my children and nephew.
I don't know about children.
Bublito claims I am his mother, so I accept the moniker.
See, that's between you and that guy.
See, you're just that guy now.
When did I do that?
All right. What do I do for this? I can't. What is
Gah.
something?
What the fuck are you drawing? A box?
I'm drawing the background now because I made a mistake, right? Oh, that was something I did forget to do on this one. I just remembered. Woohoo!
Who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y, Rey Mysterio. Here we go.
What?
It's the fact that I really just recorded 2 videos.
What?
That nigga Della made me mad. That motherfucker was like, "Oh, I want to do a video, but Leon already did it." Like, what the fuck? If you don't fucking record that fucking video, upload it. Fuck, you might say something different from what I said. Fuck.
But what if he doesn't? What if that's
You know how many motherfuckers copy each other all the time?
Do we?
Yes.
What if I?
How many motherfuckers was reacting to Libs of TikTok?
That's not copying.
Yes, that's copying. You're doing the same thing, talking about the same topic.
That's not copying.
Make it interesting. You know how many motherfuckers talk about the same topic and then they just do something different? I make pussy jokes.
I guess I gotta make pussy jokes now, guys. You're getting on my pussy wagon. Don't worry.
Oh, are you?
I mean, you don't have to. You're a pussy joke yourself, so.
Well, what can I say? Never mind.
What could you say?
I'm a married woman, and my husband is watching.
Smell your dog's ass.
Be a man.
Be a fucking man.
You're a fucking man.
It's the fact that he died saying that shit. He was dying laughing saying that shit. He couldn't contain it.
No. My favorite one still is, you don't like what you see in the mirror? Stop fucking looking. Be a man.
Nah, this motherfucker had so many funny ones. It was ridiculous.
I
gotta watch them shits all over again.
I fucking love it. I knew I forgot.
When your back hurts, don't do anything to fix it. Just bitch about it constantly. Be a man. Don't be girl by text. Be a man. Delete all your emails before you read them.
Be a man. I just love it. It's so stupid.
Drive with the radio off, unless someone tries to talk to you. Then turn the volume all the way up. Be a man. When you're using a public urinal, stare straight at the wall. Be a man. Never hold a baby. Be a man.
It's so dumb, it's hilarious. I love it.
Smell your dog's ass. Be a fucking man.
Jesus.
That's the shit
when
I
they
miss.
offer free delivery, deny it. And go pick it up yourself. Be a man. Eat a hunk of meat with your bare hands like a fucking animal. Be a man. Tell your wife you have a headache. Be a man. Show up to your son's football game shit-faced and stagger onto the field. Be a man.
Be a man.
Spend more time at the gym than around your family. Be a man.
This is stupid as shit, and I love it.
Flip out for no reason and make everybody uncomfortable. Be a man. Drink one beer, then drink another, then another, then another. Be a man.
Maddie's like, oh, you want to hear?
Dehydrated? Chug a pot of coffee. Be a man.
Jesus.
You know, somewhere someone's taking this seriously.
Don't text. Use messenger pigeon. Be a man. Call a business owned by a broad. and ask to speak to the man in charge.
Be a man.
No.
If you get bit by a snake, chop your leg off.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Oh my god. There we go. Now I feel
Don't
better.
use a nail gun. Hammer till your fucking arm falls out of the socket. Be a man.
Oh my god.
Take a dump in the woods and wipe your ass with a pine cone. Be a man.
Oh, thank you, Caleb.
If your hands are dry, don't use lotion. Spit on them. Be a man.
SNL Bob Newhart, stop it. Oh, yes. Those are fucking glorious.
Don't complain about money. Go out and get some. Be a man.
Esteban said it perfectly, but I can't be a man. I'm non-binary. No, my favorite.
If your girl cuts her hair or paints a room, don't notice it. Be a man. Only use one-ply toilet paper. Be a man.
No, you know what? What was it? Someone said last about the whole Roe versus Wade thing. They're like, this is taking back women's rights. I said, define a woman.
Yeah, so.
But what's a
Be
woman?
miserable, but change nothing. Be a man. If you can't find what you're looking for in a store, don't ask for help. Walk out. Be a man.
After 40, there's a shit ton. This is a dude on, I think, TikTok, and he moved it over to Instagram. But it's just like, it's so ridiculous. I think they literally sat down, chugged a bunch of beers, and said, what's the dumbest shit we can say? And say, be a man
Getting a
about
root
it.
canal, don't get Novocaine. Just stare into the dentist's eyes the whole time. Be a man.
Be a man.
When you get married,
Who do you think they
file
are?
for divorce the next day.
Biologists?
Be a man. If you get a root canal, when you get married, file for divorce the next day. Be a man. I'm calling to
What's the next day? God almighty. Whatchamacalls it, though? Let's see.
I mean, it's smart. You're one step ahead.
hit on a stripper or a cocktail waitress you have absolutely no chance with. Be a man.
God.
If you're
That's
fighting
good.
with your broad, tell her to calm down. Be a man.
Wait, what was that one?
If you're fighting with your broad, tell her to calm down. Be a man.
That's how you die. Hey, going back to what I said earlier, guys. Creatures like this exist.
Oh, I think that's the best that sentence.
Oh god.
All right.
21. Jesus.
21. Like, that's open for service. That woman must walk bow-legged. Seriously.
No, that's a graveyard. Like I said, call it Ghostbusters. Jesus.
That bitch push her wide open. No.
Out here just drying off my mermaid.
My
Hold on.
gosh,
She looks
21.
glossy.
That's old. This
21.
Yeah, she's also drying up her mermaid. Jesus.
Right?
Oh my god.
Oh, lady. I could never. Let's see. I'm amazed
21.
America is still on about abortion. Abortion is in legal limits here in South Africa since science said nobody gives a shit that it's legal. The problem that we have with it is that they keep pushing it, Caleb. Like, did you know that it's legal in some states now? They tried to write into law that if you gave birth to a child, you'd have 7 days to decide if you want to abort it. I want you to think about that. Once the baby is born, you have a week to decide if it lives. That was
Snip, motherfucker.
right.
You know what I want to know? That woman with the 21 abortions, was it with the same guy 21 times or
I
21 different
I mean,
guys?
would you hit that 21 times?
I mean, if it looked good.
Did it look good to you? Because I mean, that's not even that old.
Look, when you dumb and young, you think anything look good.
Right, that's true. But that's what I'm saying, guys.
I have low standards. I'm hitting on Choco.
Oh.
Oh, she's gonna come after me for this one.
do the burn.
That's not aborting, that's murder. Get out. God. But no, it's like, That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, I remember back in 2008, I was standing at Linden's and Things. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and they were like, "You don't like Obama because you're racist." And I was like, "No, I don't like him because he's promoting 8-month abortions." And they were like, "There's never ever going to be an 8-month abortion, no matter what." And fast forward to 2022, and what do we have, kids?
I don't fucking know.
We have 8-month abortions. There are places that are legal. You can choose up to birth. If they decide that you are unable to handle, like, you know, they claim that it's a dangerous for the mother, but guess what? Dangerous for the mother can also mean mental state. It can mean levels of anxiety, and it can mean financial. You can make that claim, and you can abort your baby a day
Can I
before
abort my
it's
9
born.
years old?
I'm fine with that.
Asking for a friend.
I'm not okay with killing something that's viable outside of the womb.
Yeah,
You don't want it that bad. You waited that long for it, bitch. Give it to somebody else. I'll be waiting outside the McDonald's parking lot. Hand it to me.
I'll go
God.
wait then. But
Why the
until then,
McDonald's?
motherfuckers gonna whack their baby.
Does she have a club
Gosh.
card? Does she have a club
It's so
card?
heartless. Like, who would agree to that?
Exactly.
The American government.
I know, but the fact you could get away with it, just like, oh dang,
Right.
that's just crazy.
He's right.
I mean, they got away with slavery, so you know.
Yeah, but that was in the 1800s.
Yeah, but
we're
things
in the
didn't change
2022s
that much.
now.
Yes, it did.
Barely.
Not only that, but we were not the last country to abolish slavery, and there are
You're
still
setting the bar so low. We weren't the last ones. Yay!
Well, no, we were like, I think 5th in line. There still was like 40
I don't know
countries
why
after.
you dancing with that. Is that something to be proud of?
God almighty.
I don't know why you think that's something to be proud of, but okay.
Because the point is, a lot of us are going to go, America was the last place to have slavery. No, the fuck it wasn't.
No,
We
it
were
wasn't.
out.
But like, you're bragging about being the 5th to end it. It's like, okay.
It's not a brag. You gotta let me finish.
You talking like it's a brag.
People are sitting there acting like America was just this haven of evil and industry, and I'm like, guys, I get that we did some bad shit, but there's still bad shit going on somewhere else. How about you worry about that?
Nah.
I don't know. I'm Canadian. We burned down your White House once, so.
Once.
I know in
Hey,
Call of Duty we
Christian.
beat up the White House. Christian, you want to talk about abortion with us?
Wait, what side were you playing on to burn the White House in Call of Duty?
Whichever story mode that led to that fucking side mission.
The only one I can remember are the Russians.
Christian, you want to talk about abortion? Come join.
Christian said he's only stopping by. I imagine he's
Stop by to talk about abortion.
God almighty. Listen, Christian will put us all to shame. He'll have all the facts.
He ain't gonna put me to shame.
He gonna put everyone to shame.
I'ma still support abortion.
I'm not even gonna waste my time with Christian. I know he's right, I'm wrong. End of story.
It's not even an argument.
Nah, but to be fair, I agree with most of what Christian says, so there's no arguing from me.
Oh, so you're gonna be covering
Huh?
Christian, you may hate me, but I support abortion.
He supports abortion because he never wants to have a kid.
No. Even though that's part of the reason, that's not the only reason.
He's like, not exactly.
If you come upon a situation, even if you got condoms, you got birth control, and then something happened where you get pregnant and you don't want it, fuck. Be gone. Fuck.
I mean, just don't have sex. Boom.
You're expecting humans to not do that?
I mean,
that's a false reality.
I know plenty of marriages that don't have sex. I know plenty of people that never get to have sex.
And how many of them happy in that marriage?
Yeah, I did it. Listen, we know for a fact that people like Fresh and Fit exist. So it's okay.
Once again, how many of them are happy? Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. The way motherfuckers talk about grifting and they don't bring up Fresh and Fit is fucking amazing.
Massive grift.
It's amazing.
They are the grifters of grifting.
I agree with what Esteban said.
I'm trying to be on that type of grift.
I think 3 months, I agree. Like if you're gonna die or something like that, or I don't like it, but I can at least compromise and say that I can't be 100% angry about that.
Yeah, for certain situations, like we said. But I also agree with what Leon said. If you take all the precautions, like condom, pills, stuff like that, and you still somehow end up pregnant, I think there should be a system in place.
If you followed your cycle, if you used spermicidal lube, if you used a condom, if you took pills, and then for extra measure you popped the morning after, and somehow you still get pregnant, first off, you have a bionic
God really wants you to get pregnant.
Yeah, like, hey, that baby's destined for greatness. Don't win the lottery. 2, I agree that at that point, sure, you have the right to abort, but that's because you took every.
I don't know about that one, Christian. All
it
classes.
Opens the question. It opens the question:
I
how
don't
do you
think in all
purify
cases,
that?
Yeah, the only reason why I don't think in all cases, Christian, is because at the end of the day, imagine growing up knowing that your mother died to give birth to you. That's something that's going to negatively affect any kid.
I ain't gonna be satisfied with that one.
I don't think it should be illegal in all, but I do believe that there are many reasons why it should not be legal. Like, I don't believe if you just, oh, I got a little tipsy and I fucked 3 guys in one night and I'm not sure who the daddy is and this is my 3rd abortion. I don't think you should have it. No. I'm sorry. I think at that point you're very irresponsible with your own body. You're very irresponsible with your choices. So you know what? Have the child and give it to somebody who will love it.
Wait a minute, Christian. You can't say we correct and then say, but here's the thing. Does that mean we not correct? Oh.
It's just weird how conservatives in America care so much about these issues. Here in SA, stuff like LGBT marriage and adoption has been legal. The thing is, I don't care about LGBT marriage and all that jazz. I really don't.
Wait a minute. I don't think a mother's life is negotiable, so I don't see that as a legitimate abortion. So what the fuck do y'all define as an abortion? Malicious intent?
Sarson, can you accept a screen share?
No.
Please. It's for Christian.
Although an artist that I
Leon knows.
Man.
Christian, what about this situation?
This woman, this creature.
Yikes.
Oh, see, Leon, there's my response right there.
I didn't fucking check Twitter after I tweeted that. I was good.
This bitch sick.
No, take that off the screen.
God almighty.
This video getting demonetized.
Right? This artist said, hey, how about an olive branch? If you have to abort a baby for rape, you also have to convict the rapist of murder. I'm all for that. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does, because the baby wouldn't have to be aborted if he hadn't raped the woman.
It really doesn't make any sense.
How does it not make sense? How does the baby get there? Because he raped her. So if he never raped her, she never would have had to get the abortion.
I feel like there's going to be some legal way to get out of that one.
He'd have to prove that he didn't rape her against her and have sexual relations against her will.
That's also true, because you got women out here who lie about those things.
Very true. But I have a whole theory about that as well, and that's why, for me...
Ain't no theory! They fucked up in the head!
No! Not that about... Never mind. It's a whole convoluted thing. My plan, and if you get pregnant and you don't want to keep the baby, I have a whole contractual idea in mind, and it's very similar to surrogacy, which now, out of nowhere, which I find hilarious, surrogacy is suddenly evil. Yet, right before Dave Rubin had kids, no one cared about it. Do you know how many Christians, Catholics, and Republicans would say to me, oh, you can't get pregnant, just have a surrogate. But now because a prominent gay Republican has had a surrogate, oh, now it's evil. Oh, no.
Bad. Wait a minute. Fuck Dave Rubin. He a pussy, because he said all that, and all his little supporters was like, oh, man, I can't believe it. How dare you? He ain't say nothing. That man a puss.
He didn't say anything.
That man ain't stick up for his little unborn baby. Now, if that woman turn around and abort it, he gonna be mad.
Well, yeah, because he could sue her.
That's true, too.
She legally can't abort the baby. It's not her child. She's merely the vessel, and that was the contract she signed. See, that's the thing people don't understand. They sit there and say that surrogacy is evil. You have no idea the contract that goes into it, how much, yes, maybe if it's a woman from another country, but
If
that
it's
woman is here in
forced.
the United States. She is a very willing participant. She's making a shit ton of money. And she gets ample compensation on top of that because she doesn't have to cover any medical bills. She doesn't have to cover any of the travel. She doesn't have to cover any of the time lost. She doesn't have to cover any of the recovery time. Any of that is covered by the people that are asking her to have the baby. That is why there are women that have had 15 surrogacies. 15, because they love being pregnant, they love being treated while they're pregnant, and they love making the $40,000 to $65,000 it costs to be a surrogate.
Gross.
No, did she really, Christian? I was waiting for this. What did she say? I knew it would happen eventually.
Wait, who the fuck is Boring Cinco?
Do you remember when Gothics had that debate with Christian and those other two assholes about CRT?
Oh, you talking about that white bitch? Oh, I don't like her.
Yeah, well, guess what? Now she's coming for Vanessa.
I don't like that ugly ass bitch.
I don't either because of what she said about
Mikey. Bullshit. You did say you like her.
No, I don't anymore. After what she did to Mikey, that was fucked up. You don't go after somebody who potentially is has a dangerous illness and you rip them through the dirt because they're not giving you attention.
All right, but all jokes aside on the abortion thing, I know we didn't have our funny jokes, but honestly, like I'm still for it, and it comes. Yeah, I agree. It comes down to like the certain precautions. Like if you just fucking willy nilly and you not being responsible,
yeah,
you gonna have to. I'm not gonna say you're gonna have to deal with what you dealt, but that should be your wake up call to be like, all right, no more just slinging dick and having pussy around. I think that's a reasonable thing. And the reason I'm like in support of it because people be like, oh, all abortion is bad. Oh, well, wait a minute. Because I know somebody that was pregnant and they were excited. They were ready. Like it wasn't like, oh, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. They were ready to be a mom. Mm-hmm. And then their health deteriorated bad.
Yeah.
They was 2 months in the hospital bad. And doctor was like, look, you can keep it going, but you might lose your life. And at that point, she was like, I gotta get rid of this.
And see, I agree with that because a lot of folks don't realize infertility ran in my family, right? And how it ran in my family is my great-grandmother died in childbirth. My grandmother had 2 miscarriages, and she was only able to manage to have my mom. My mom nearly died giving birth to my brother, and I can't make any kids at all. She wasn't even supposed to have me. So I get that, and I agree with you, Leon. If you're going to die, no, I don't believe that you should be forced to keep the child. I think you should have that right to choose to still live.
Christian, send me the link in Twitter DMs. I want to see it.
Because I personally understand that. And I don't believe someone should die purely because of morals. I agree 100%. And it's sad, especially when somebody gets to that point where you're super excited. My mom didn't want me to get pregnant for that reason, She called me up crying after I got married and I lost the baby the first time. She's like, I know that you're sad, but I'm really happy that you didn't have the baby. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. She's like, no, I kept having nightmares that you're going to die and you're not going to make it and the baby's going to kill you because my mom very nearly died. My brother ripped her up from the inside because he got stuck. Because apparently that's the issue with my family is we do not develop properly in the hips to give birth. The pregnancies themselves are quite fine. It's when it comes down to actually having the baby, apparently, it's no bueno in my mother's side of the family. So that's something I have to put up with for the rest of my life, and I understand that. So that's one of the reasons why, even though I understand I'm infertile, I understand why. But I don't believe that if you're just somebody who is irresponsible, that after a while, your irresponsibility should, it's just like sitting there saying, oh, you can't blame me for stealing because I was hungry. Okay, did you go get a job? Yeah, but it's a cheap minimum wage paying job. Did you get offered a different job? Yeah, but it was too much hard work. Okay, well, at that point, is it the country's fault that you're poor, or is it your fault because you refuse to get more money to get what you need to afford? it's the same idea. I feel like if you get so many abortions, you should have some kind of punishment, because at that point, you're being irresponsible, you're being reckless, and you're abusing the medical system. These are my opinions, and people get very mad at me for them. What are you gonna do? What do you think, Moon? You're awfully quiet.
You're still talking about abortions, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well, I kind of put something in the comments section, but look, I understand if it's something for, like, if it was for rape, I understand that to a certain extent, even though I still feel bad for the baby. But when I say, like, at the most, if it's the kid is a result of incest, I believe, you gotta stop that, because I don't want to encourage that stuff. That shouldn't be acceptable.
Agreed.
I wanna interrupt this for a quick little second.
Oh God, are you gonna show the video?
No. I just want to say, whatever Dr. Carlin's take on Gothics is very interesting.
Oh,
cool.
And I'll tell you why. Because this dumb four-eyed bitch ain't doing anything either. Her take is Gothics is just an entertainer that's not really changing anything. What the fuck is this bitch doing?
well, the key thing we need to do is make sure that
No.
Vanessa.
Like, honestly,
She's not
what
doing
is
anything.
exactly? So I don't see why I don't see why we think any of these internet personalities are any heads in Congress.
Well, she's actually running for office in New Hampshire.
I hope to God this dumb fuck bitch do not get that. Because I didn't seen her takes on a lot of shit.
Oh, Matthew's home. But yeah, no. And I the reason why she's doing this is because she realizes there's somebody who's got a big name that she has not had a fight with yet. And she manufactures these dramas. She wants people to notice her. She wants people to pay attention to her. And people are ignoring her. And she's gone after everyone she's ever made a good relationship with. I've watched her do it several times. And she creates this drama because it's easier than, hello, sir.
And apparently Ben Shapiro is only doing this to maintain his image.
What?
I hate white women. That's all y'all do is complain about everybody else. Fucking failures.
Thank you.
I agree.
Christian,
she wrote a book about fighting against the woke. Yeah, and then she became more woke.
Yes.
Like, I mean, again, the day she decided to say that the Jews deserve the Holocaust was the day I was like, I'm just not going to, support
and that's why I tell everybody, make sure you know who the fuck it is you making quote unquote cordial relationships with in this internet thing. It is the reason, Star saying, I don't fester around everybody's community. I don't do what you call that, networking. I don't do that with everybody because I know everybody ain't really with it.
But I don't want you to network with everybody. I just want you to network with me.
I already fucking know you.
That's my point. I just wanted to go with a convention with you, and you're like,
I don't want to go to the fucking convention to network. Motherfucker, I want to go to something and have fun. I'm not there to do no fucking no. You over there want me to go places so that I can do some networking. I want to do that.
I want to
drink. I want to drink.
Fine, we'll go drink as long as you'll go.
Fuck, I don't need to go to a fucking convention to drink. Fucking send me the address of the fucking bar and let's do this.
Okay, hear me out. Wait. Hear me out. Go drink and then go to the convention.
No, because I'm gonna end up fighting some furry.
Well, that's perfect then.
No, that's not perfect. Because then I'm gonna end up in jail.
It's a perfect day. You get drunk and you beat up a furry. What else?
God almighty. Whatchamacallit. No, and because Christian and Mikey both told me very similar stories about this woman, and I already had kind of like hints after she started sitting there saying, you're what did she say? The day of the debate, she said in the after stream, she goes, Gothics, your mods were not very they were not on my side. And I'm like, bitch. What? And I got annoyed. So yeah.
Be a man.
Be a man. Don't look at it. This woman cost me. Yeah, she did.
Now who the fuck almost called Kristen? See, this is why I don't
No,
like
because
women.
they were business associates. They weren't just friends. They were business associates, Carlin and Christian.
See, Christian, you're young. So let me give you a bit of elderly advice.
He's all of a year younger than you.
You're young, so let me give you a piece of elderly advice. Everybody ain't your friend. They got motherfuckers who exist just to smile in front of you and fuck you over.
I am Christian. Don't you worry none.
That's why you gotta watch everybody. I watch everybody up until a certain point. The only person who is like snuck past me and is actually cool is Moon.
What? No, that's surprising. I didn't think much of that.
And the only thing that won Moon over was her work.
Really?
Yes, because you put in good work. I say that every time I interact with you. I almost said see you. I ain't never seen you.
I know, but it's not. It's a lot to take in.
Oh, you're a good kid, Moon. You're good at what you do.
Well,
buy an art studio. Teach people how to draw.
We keep telling you.
Oh,
listen, Moon, I never just encouraged you just to be nice. When you and I would talk on Instagram, I was dead ass about everything I said.
Fucking be you.
Sorry, it's not easy to tell. I'm trying to accept positive compliments more often. It's not easy.
And I know I sound drunk, but fuck.
I'm gonna tell you something, Moon. I have a very good habit of having friends that are very not confident in themselves, and I have a habit of changing that just by repeatedly telling them what they need to hear. And I'm going to keep telling you, bitch, you talented, bitch, you good, and you can fucking do this. Matt,
oh, and don't worry. Once I find it worthy to criticize, I'll criticize you harshly. Better ask Tarzan.
Oh.
I criticize so that you can improve, not to shit on you. But I'm also not and all that extra shit.
He isn't a loving criticism. He's like, bitch, that sucks.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. Every time Moon sent me like a draft of like the merch, I'm like, that is fucking amazing. Like word for word.
What? Here.
Why? Because it's fucking amazing.
Come visit the masses.
Okay.
Wait, Christian, you need someone to thirst after you? I got you.
I'm not confident in most because both people say I look 40 and no one thirsts after me. I don't think you need anyone to thirst after you.
I compliment you all the time because you are super fucking intelligent and you are fantastic. And I've told you have an adorable smile. So shut up. You're super fucking cute. So hush your mouth.
I don't know how you feel about white women thirsting after you, though. Cause, yuck.
If it's gonna have to be a white woman, at least let it be this white woman, okay?
So, like I said, yuck.
How fucking dare you?
I already said I would do it. So it's not a white woman; it's a white man.
And I love you, Christian.
I hate motherfuckers. I hate motherfuckers like Dr. Cumstain, whatever her name is. I hate it.
Wait, what?
That fat, unwanted bitch always talking shit, always trying to sneak around everybody, always trying to act like she the biggest dog in the room. First of all, motherfucker, a mod ain't supposed to be on your fucking side when it ain't your fucking stream. The fuck?
Right. No, but
the mod is on Gothic side because it's Gothic stream.
Wait. Christian, I'm not Choco. I'm Bobrito. God.
No, you ready? No, Choco's
motherfucker, you got the Choco thing right there.
No, it's Bob is greater than Choco. Jesus.
She wrote this the other day and it was crazy. She said something along the lines of she's writing a book to make sure that you never forget about her in your life. I'm trying to find exactly what she wrote because it was fucking insane. Hold on. But she tweets every hour.
You remember when I got banned on Twitter for like a week because of her? Because she said something and I was like, dumb bitch alert. Oh, yeah, and we had a back and forth. And somebody was like, oh, wait, I love y'all. Why don't y'all get along? She was like, I'm not gonna get along with somebody like this. And then I just kept trolling her. And then she was like, so you're just a rude dumbass. And I was like, yes. Thank you. You're not gonna sway me with your petty ass insults.
She definitely. There's a quote. I'm trying to find it, but she literally tweets every fucking hour, like it. Every fucking hour, this bitch tweets. Let me see. It was last. Damn it! It just refreshed. She said something along the lines of, "Make sure that you hurt someone enough that they never forget about you, and that it impacts that they never forget the impact you had on their life ever." And I'm like, that sounds insane.
So look, boom. Let me ask you. But I think an hour ago I said white women dumb, and she's white.
This one is.
Okay, I have to go back to work. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Where is it? It's so annoying.
Why can't y'all be black like me and Moon?
Because I was.
It's a choice, remember?
Oh, it is true. You're right. I'm gonna Rachel Dolezal this shit.
Kristen, did you know that your height is a choice? You could choose to be whatever height you want.
Where is it? This is so annoying.
I swear that was the dumbest fucking thing I ever. Oh my god.
You can choose your size, okay?
I know,
but guys, while you can choose your height, you have no choice if you gain weight. Okay, you need to understand this. You are unable to help if you are overweight. It's just, and it's impossible to lose it. Once you gain it, you can never lose it. It's diet culture to think otherwise. I swear to God, if this woman ever stopped tweeting. He wants to go to the park, doesn't he? It is 86 degrees outside, and it's humid.
Kristen, you 5'9".
He's taller than me.
I didn't know you was my height.
He claims he's 5'9". I don't believe this.
I know I'm taller than you, midget.
Why are you hating on my people? I and the Lollipop Guild are a proud creature.
Retarded.
Moon, how tall are you?
Last time I checked, I was 5 feet 2 inches.
That's my girl.
Yeah. Sounds like she's taller.
We're the same fucking height.
That was like a yes, I'm finally taller than somebody.
We the same height.
I honestly thought you were taller, but I guess
a lot of people think by my personality. Like even Ray, when Ray came over like for the first time in like a year, he's like, "You're not 5'2", and I was across the room. I walked right up to him. He looked down and he goes, "Well, damn, you short." I'm like, "Shut up." Yes, I know. Like, this is not a surprise, people. I am trying to find abusing your privileges again. Yeah, he does. Just a little bit. Where in the fuck is this one fucking tweet? It's going to drive me nuts. It's going to drive me nuts.
Are you drunk driving?
Don't you make fun of me. She tweets so damn much that you can barely keep up with it. Like, she tweets every hour on the hour.
I tweet every hour on the hour too if I was that bored.
No, I can go through your tweets and find shit.
Yeah, like I said, I tweet every hour on the hour if I was that bored.
Oh, if I was that accuracy. All I know is that she says she's unbothered by people, then she'll lead like 8-hour streams about people she doesn't like.
You know, that's the same as the alpha males. They say they're alpha, but then that is also, I'm not bothered by all you. Blocks everything.
That's why people are like, why don't you block anybody? I'm like, because I'm not going to let them, like, one, control my life that way. If I block you, it's because you've truly been just that annoying. I regret ever introducing her to Vanessa. I wouldn't, because you know what? She would have gone after Vanessa anyways at one point, Christian. She really would have. And Vanessa was a fan of hers before you guys really, ever introduced. So it would have happened. It would have. So don't blame yourself, sweetie.
I blame you. No, I don't.
He's like, no.
I don't want Christian to think I'm
to go to the park.
serious.
It's hot out.
At first he did that, I told him that there's a chance of rain today.
So the rain is what stopped him, not the fucking humidity? Ray, I judge you. I'm not trying to have...
Oh, why can't we hear the fun conversation?
Oh, sorry, my husband turned off the mic.
He quit.
He what? What? Ray! God, is he on his way here? No. God, this man. I'ma beat his ass. Thank you for the coffee, honey. I can't find it. It's annoying. But anyways, pretty much what she said is along the lines of making sure that you're so ingrained in someone's life that they never forget that you were in it. And I'm like, no matter how negative or positive the thing was.
Dumb bitch alert. Dumb bitch alert.
I can never be so obsessed. Like, I have people that I genuinely dislike, okay? I have people that I genuinely have not had a good ending of a relationship. And I could never want to be that ingrained in someone's memory. Because you know what? At that point, if I'm that toxic to them, I don't care. I just don't care. I'm done. And, she's not the same.
I'm just stuck on how, I don't think Gothics changes anything. She's an entertainer. Meanwhile, you're sitting in your office doing nothing.
Meanwhile, she's having fights with people over past slights.
No, I'm interested now. Let's count the ways, because I don't know what this bitch be talking about.
Go ahead.
She live streams. Okay.
On her locals.
I don't care about that.
Well, she wants it behind a paywall, so you pay for it.
Or you just stream and talk to people and react to things. Okay. Is that doing anything?
And here's my thing.
Because
Vanessa's
for me,
given like the voice to people. Like, she's brought Lily Singh on. She's spoken to Brandon Straka. She's tried to get other political people. She's been going on to The Blaze. She's trying to get the voice out. She has changed a lot of people's minds. Your version of an entertainer, like for instance, people would say that what I do is nothing. Well, you know what? I've had people personally in my chat say watching my videos change their ideas about diets, change their ideas about the body positivity movement, and has inspired them to lose weight. So what the hell are you talking about?
I've just made people laugh. So who's the real entertainer?
That's a lie. You've changed minds too. Don't even. Don't fucking even. And look, if nothing else, we have Moon here. And look how happy she is now. If nothing else, we've helped with Moon, right, Moon?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you helped a lot. You both of you. I would never be doing this, being on a live stream, but you guys really got me to come out of my shell a bit more.
So there's one person in real time we can say that we have helped. So you know what? And I can tell you the only reason we know Moon is because of Gothics.
Yeah.
She was a fan of Gothics first, before she was a fan of either of us, Leon. And you know what? Right there, that's who Gothics has helped. And I've seen her help multiple other people.
Yeah, I see you guys like as the three amigos. All the the three guys that help me, find y'all.
All I know is she's got a lot of shit to say about others, but she manufactures it, which is why I hope that, honestly, Vanessa ignores her. Because this bitch is just looking for another fight. Because now she realizes she can no longer go after Mikey because Mikey has a genuine illness. She was trying to say that he was lying about it, but now she realizes she can't.
You know how brain dead you have to be on somebody's ass and claiming they faking an illness and you have no proof?
That's the thing, because she genuinely thinks that no one's going to do the extra research. Serenity!
Haha.
I still feel a little insulted that Serenity loves Leon more than me, but I guess because she was a fan of Leon first, it's all right.
Duh. Fucking told you that. You refuse to listen to me.
Called it love.
That's my transgender wife. Stop playing with me.
I did not know Serenity was trans, though. That was kind of cool to find out. Also, that she can roast you online.
I knew that the whole time.
But you know why I love that? Because it didn't make a difference. Serenity is still amazing no matter what. Just like how Moon is. Again, I love... What my favorite part about all this is just meeting all the people that I've met.
Oh, aren't you so sentimental?
Like the truth. Listen, I know you get all you about it, but you know that I very much enjoy our friendship.
Fuck you mean I get all me about it? Now wait a minute, woman.
You know what I mean by you.
The hell do you mean by that?
Gotta be a little prickly bitch about it. Like,
no, I'm just an asshole. You trying to put all these other words with it. I'm an asshole.
You prickly. Maybe it's a different train. No, it's you, Serenity.
I like this. I watched Gothics first, then Leon and Starzan. You guys round each other out pretty real. I wonder how the fuck all three could round each other out really well. Because you got like the sophisticated calm talker in Gothics. Then you got the sober drunk in me. And then you got this bubbly, energetic woman. I don't see how all that evens out.
Then we add in Saul and Della, and then it gets into a real fuck up.
I don't see how that all evens out.
And if you're not Serenity, then maybe we are thinking about different people. Serenity says she's not.
Who knows?
There's multiple Serenities.
Who knows?
All I know is the point is, at the end of the day, I'm very glad about this purely from that. I know that I've got some great connections with people. I've helped people.
Oh, is that all I am? A connection to you? Oh.
It's a very strong connection, nephew.
Oh, that's all I am? A connection? Well, goodbye, you racist.
I'm not trans for sure. Well, then, sorry, Serenity. I was talking about Serenity that was on his... This son of a bitch. I can't stand him. See how he do me, Moon?
Yeah.
Don't laugh, don't.
Yeah, but it really shows how close you are to have this kind of friendship.
God almighty. Well, the thing is, he reminds me a lot of Brandon, and I don't know if that makes him uncomfortable when I say it, but it's the God's honest truth. He is an asshole like Brandon was an asshole. And Brandon was a big asshole. And he loved to piss people off, especially fellow gays, because Brandon was gay. And he loved to make gay people mad. It was one of his favorite things to do. He was so not woke in any way. And the way that Leon does, like sends me videos of what I saw last night and then just laughs about it maniacally. He just reminds me so much of him. And that's why I enjoy a lot of... I found Starsun first, then followed Leon. He's funny a lot, and Gothics sometimes. See, after 40, I thought you found me because of Gothics. Like, genuinely, what was something hard for me to understand was that my audience happened organically. I know it's stupid, but my brain could not compute that any of you found me on your own, but rather you found me because I was originally Gothics' assistant. That is dumb, but that's how I thought. And everyone else is like, you know, you're able to find shit on your own. Like, I know I'm able to, but I didn't think it was possible. Like, it's dumb, but again, that's how my brain thinks. That's how the cookie crumbles. So now, Moon, now that we are we have the distraction going. What do you think you're going to be doing in terms of art, or are you not ready to think about that yet?
Well, I have ideas, but I'm trying to pace myself a little bit more because sometimes when I'm drawing something complicated, it can take a long time for me to get the line art done. I'm just gonna just draw what I really want to draw, and we'll see if I have time for that afterwards. But yeah.
See, now for me, it looks like your line art doesn't take very long because you have very sure lines. Like when I look at your drawings, you can definitely see that you are harder on the paper. I will say that. But I also admire how you are able to correct all of that very easily. So it's just very cute.
Yeah, when it comes to digital art, like you said before, I can basically backspace to lines that don't look right. But it's not easy. I'm kind of like a perfectionist in a way. If a line doesn't look good, I'm like, I gotta redo it again. It's crazy.
Let me see something. I'm trying to get as much done because I'm really excited about the videos this week.
Ooh, video.
I
Yeah,
think,
for Thursday?
yeah, the one for Thursday. Because I want to try to get it done now that I know the kids are not coming tonight. And I'm gonna ask you about that later, Matthew. Well, yeah, but I want to know what else he told you. Because you're laughing, so that means there's more to it. God almighty, I don't know how this man does anything that he does.
Oh, he loves you so much. I can hear it.
Oh, it's so our friend Ray manages, I don't know how he does it. He will quit a job and then like within a week have a new job.
Wow,
And
that's impressive.
well, because he's very talented at what he does, but he'll go where the money is. Like, if someone's offering him a little better, he'll go. And I don't know if that's what happened here. I'm always talking shit. But I'm gonna find out because Ray's crazy. So let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you about my prompt on screen, and you can tell me if you see it. So the prompt was symbiotic. So I'm gonna draw like a little anglerfish lady.
Oh,
With a little.
anglerfish.
Do you know what an anglerfish is?
Yeah, I do.
So I'm gonna do the little male anglerfish mermaid attached to him. Been editing, not done yet. Then sewing, trying to make this dress fit better. Oh, for your daughter? Let's see. I know that right now, Gothics might get my surprise. We'll see. She's live streaming now. She put her video up. She put her phone number up for people to do voicemails.
Oh, I didn't know she was live streaming.
Yeah, she's live streaming right now. That's why I noticed the number went down. I saw it went from 19 to 14. So I imagine a few people have finally have realized she's on. And they're like, oh, time to leave. I always need to make sure I get coffee because I need to be able to breathe. The male is a parasite. You try and tell us something starts on. I know you're still here, Chaco, because you love me. I really am happy though. Like when I look at the screen and I see that little border, I really am proud of it. Like it works so well, and I don't even see the excess lines now. Like where below the border before, like below this, you can see that extra line. I don't even see that anymore.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
I don't know how I fixed it, but I did. So Moon, have you ever done any of these art challenges before?
I used to try doing Inktober challenges, but I didn't like drawing with ink. I feel like when I make a mistake, I can't fix it, so I just use pencil now.
Oh, I will tell you right now, I always drew before I inked when Inktober. I know you're not supposed to. Fuck that. So do what you want, girl. You can totally like whatchamacalls it, pencil it beforehand, and then afterwards be like, okay, Now I am going to whatchamacallit. Now I'm gonna ink it. That's what I do. Coffee. Why are you making fun of me saying coffee? For God's sake. Why don't you get on here, Chock-a-Hooligan?
Yeah, I am thinking about for this October. I want to try drawing more of my a little more scarier characters. They're still cute, but they're like more monster like. Yeah.
I definitely would love to see that. Kiddo did Drawcember. I've never heard of Drawcember, but I try not to overload myself with artwork. Like, I like February, I like Mermaid, I like Inktober. My sister-in-law tried to do a Og bust, but it didn't work out. We're literally like, bust. You gotta do everything with like a bust. It just didn't work out. It didn't work in the end. I like drawing in pen, the chaos it gives me. Everyone, if you look on my stories on Instagram, I posted the absolutely adorable pins that were sent to me by Just Call Me Insane. They were adorbs. I'm gonna make the little dude because they're supposed to be super tiny. Make the dude like, hey babe, I'm here for life.
Oh yeah, the males are attached to the females, the bigger ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's like insane because everyone always thought that they were whatchamacallit, that they were always males. And then when they found out those are all the females and the males are just like, they're like tadpole size. That won't be next week exams. Tell you what, I'll join next time. I used to draw in pen. They are on my Instagram. The make is a booty sucking parasite. He's technically sucking her side. I'm just getting prompts done now, so that way later on, all I've got to do is color them and post them for the day. I used to force myself to make sure that I, whatchamacallit, that I only did them the day of, but bro, that does not work.
Yeah.
Here we go. Little angler man. Doesn't he look so happy?
Yep.
But I shaded in pencil. The hardest thing I've had to learn, and I still have a hard time with it, is lighting. Like where the shade comes from. I've gotten much better than I used to be, but I'm still not there yet. Point of light is very difficult. Perspective, buildings, all that fun shit.
Yeah.
Very difficult for me.
Yeah, it is difficult. That's why I usually do my art flat color without the shading. I feel like I'm the best with that.
And you do very cute flat color, but here's my issue, right? Whenever I see art like yours or anyone else's that does flat color, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then when I do flat color, I'm like, oh, this looks hideous and unfinished. Make it make sense, because I can't. I don't get it. When I see it on my own, I'm like, ugh, this is so bad. And then when I see it on yours, I'm like, oh my God, it's so cute. And I don't know if it's just self-perception or I feel like every artist has a form of dysmorphia, but it's only for their art.
Yep. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Because it looks like the sun through the water. So why the box? Oh, I just been doing the boxes as a way of a background. Hold on, I'll show you. So I got very distracted at the beginning of this mermaid. I got them done on the right days, but I didn't do the same theme that I wanted to do. So first day, I screwed up and I went with alcohol ink. And I was like, well, shit, I'm going to go to my watercolor one. And then I remembered I usually do a geometric background as a way to frame the picture. So I forgot to do that one. And I'll show you again with last year's mermaid that I never got to finish. But what I did was to make the framework of the pictures, I added just like squares and geometric shapes to kind of like just make it look more interesting. And I really liked this one. It was for Sunday. This was for Temptation. And this was a follower of mine, Taylor. She's a very lovely young lady. And because it was I had some kind of competition she won where I would draw her, and she had just the perfect angles for it. And pretty much finishing prompts is overrated. And then this one's for superhero, and I'm very proud of the stupid little seagull. Or the sidekick, I forget what it was. And then I think this was the last one. And then I did sketches of 2 more, but I never got to them. So this was the last 2 that I sketched and they were finished. This stream cured my headache. Aww, thank you, Call Me Insane. Pretty much trying to break kiddo of pointing out every error in her paintings. Try to convince her that we don't see them if she does. Exactly. I always have to remind myself that the errors that I see are not technically errors. It's just like how you'll get a singer and they'll be like, oh my God, my voice cracked. I know everyone heard it. And everyone's like, we didn't hear your fucking voice crack. You thought your voice cracked. And that's when I started learning that, a lot of errors that we see as people are not really there. We see them, but they don't exist, guys. The phrase, you are your own worst critic, that's a real thing. The box idea is really cool. Super little dorky little guy on the shoulder. Yeah, the little seagull. I love him. He's one of my favorite little like one-off things. I just think he's fun. I try to put whatchamacallit. I try to put fun into everything that I draw on some level. Errors are in everyone's work. 99.99999% of the time, no one else notices. Hey, even Da Vinci had errors. He repainted over a lot of his paintings. Sometimes you have to walk away from art piece. That's very difficult for me to do, Jade. I gotta say. How often do you walk away from your artwork and walk back to it, Moon?
I've done that quite a lot of times over the years. When I get frustrated with a design I want to get down, I'm just like, I'll just take a break, and when it comes to me, I just go to my pad, my drawing pad, and I get it down, and it works out.
See, I hate walking away from it. I forgot. I think it was Edie who was saying it last night. I do not like walking away. Oh no, it wasn't. Was it Iris, my boss? Either way, once I'm doing something, I hate walking away from it. I want to finish it. I want to finish it now. That's why, like, sometimes Leon will be like, why the fuck are you still awake? I'm working on a video till like 4 a.m. Because that theoretically, I could stop at midnight. I could go to sleep, wake up at 6 a.m., and I could continue it. But I don't want to do that. I could instead just work all the way through and not lose my mojo. It's very rare that I'm okay with losing my mojo on something. It's a bad habit I've got to break.
Yeah, I understand the feeling. Trust me, I do. But sometimes you just got to take a break because the idea doesn't always come to you.
It doesn't, but let me tell you something. I do it when I get frustrated with facial features. It's so usually the things that freak me out the most are hands, feet. I used to draw legs really well, but the knee joints have fucked me up lately. I can draw a great calf, I can draw a great thigh, but when I have to make a knee to attach them, sometimes that shit goes haywire. Wouldn't the errors add quality in a sense? Yeah, I do agree on that one as well, Fenris, because, or the Fenry. Is it Fenris or Fenry? Because I see Delacoste and Delacoste or Delacoste. Is it Fenry or Fenris? Let me know. I timed how long a drawing took me, how many episodes of Naruto I watched. I don't even look at the time. That's toxic for me. I don't know them. And see, like, for instance, that's why I haven't put my commission rates up. Like, some folks, when I first started doing this, I got about 5 commission requests. And I thought to myself, can you really handle that right now? And I can tell you the answer is no. Right now, I would love to take on some commissions. I could fucking use the money, but I need to make sure that I'm in a place where I can handle my workload. So first things first, I'm going to get my pattern of making videos and earning money down to a science, because I do want to launch my Etsy shop. I do want to launch merch. I want to get all that done, but I don't want to do it preemptively. Because you know what will happen then, Moon?
Well.
It'll crash.
Yeah, Well, yeah, I get it. You could plan for the future to see when you can, make some changes, like for a store for merch or commissions. Yeah, I get that.
Like, what I want to try to do first is, my first thing I'm going to try to do is a Kickstarter. So I've already got the Etsy shop. I just got to stock it. So I take that back. The first thing I want to do is make the Etsy and stock it. And after I've got the Etsy even mildly, I think I'm going to make like, I'll put a minimum of like 30 orders. Once I reach like 30 orders of people that want to buy from me, then I'm going to put in the idea that I can now consider doing a Kickstarter. And then once I start a Kickstarter, then I will see how that Kickstarter goes. And then if you like writing, sometimes that can help. Oh, I go by either, honestly. Honestly, the fact that you knew is shocking to me. I say either because, so Fenry is the right one. Hey, look at me. I do know how to pronounce things properly. But that's mainly because I've been introduced to a lot of different languages growing up. And plus, when I worked in retail, specifically when I worked for linens and things, because I was right near Brown University, I met a lot of people that were international. So that's how I know.
Oh, if
Should
you
I
ever
say
have a
anything?
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, if you ever have a Kickstarter, I will definitely support that. I like supporting artists I like on Kickstarter.
Oh, thank you, honey. Hey, keep an eye on what's Just Call Me Insane. She's got some great shit, and she does good quality stuff. Like, I want to go through her person for whenever I do a Kickstarter, because they make very quality pins and they do the stuff on the back. See, Redbubble, the problem is after 40, they don't give you a lot of money. They're not very good, and my aim is to possibly go through No System. Now, that's again a long ways down the line, so we'll see. But if I can get it to be done through No System, at least for like shirts and stuff, that'd be awesome. And I wouldn't even look for a lot. I just need like one or two, like a partnership thing more than anything. I don't need a whole ass store, because I am nowhere near the audience size, and I don't know if I ever will be, and that's okay. Especially because I've noticed again, and some people have been very supportive about it, but every time I state my opinion, like, so I gained a lot of what I lost, right? My last video, I gained a lot of followers back, and I was all great. After last night's stream, I lost 10 more. I'm like, what the fuck? It was so confusing. Masterful tongue stuff. Thank you, Choco Hooligan. Thank you for the $5. Have some drug. I mean, Kickstarter moolah. Well, it was only one because I could think of a moment just thinking of... Yeah, there's a lot of them that are dropship. And again, this is going to take a lot of planning, and I have to sit down and I have to, community share, because my first step is I've got to get everything together. Like I said, after I get everything proper, so like my Patreon perks are all on a roll, and I've got them all well done with my patrons, because again, I lost more last night.
You lost some patrons?
I keep losing patrons, dude. Now, some are just because of finances, and I don't feel bad for them, but one of them for sure definitely left. She was in Discord, and I messaged her before, like right after she left, and I was like, because she was a more expensive patron, and so I was like, listen, I feel bad that you're leaving, but I hope you'll still stay around in the Discord because you're awesome. And I checked, and she has also left the Discord, so clearly this was not just a financial thing. She does not like me anymore. And I just, I try not to take it personal, because, you should expect this when you come into the public eye. But it still stung a little bit, because she was someone that was really sweet and friendly and all that jazz. And again, the moment my politics came into it, she was gone. And so that's why I'm like, I'm really iffy about the financial portion of that, I don't know. I just try to be as secure as possible in my choices, and don't make any choices that are going to be detrimental to me in the long run. You know what I'm saying? her
Yeah.
loss. I agree to a point, you know, but that's the only problem. When you do sales, you're selling yourself. And I try to make sure that when I sell myself in, not in the whore way, but when I'm selling myself to my audience, that it's worth it. Now, I've got some patrons in the audience. You guys can be honest with me. Sadly, it's a fluid thing, but you have to be true to who you are. I agree. Advertising is such a necessity. I would pair you with a webcomic for maybe some free fan art. See, I would like to do a webcomic, but it's so much work. It was something that I considered as well. But let me ask you, my patrons, I've got about 2 here in the audience. What do you guys think? Do you guys think being my patron is worth it? What keeps you from being my patron? That's a question that I have for folks, because there is this thing, and Gothics has said it numerous times. You get this kind of moment where you're like, you're not doing enough. And I always worry that I'm not doing enough. I never want to, and this is the main thing. My biggest worry, I never want people to feel like I'm taking their money and running. That's the biggest thing. I never want people to feel like that. But then at the same time, I ask myself, well, why do I support people on Patreon? I don't care if they give me benefits. I care that I'm helping support someone back when I was able to pay for it. I know, Edie, that you are, and we've talked about that. Also, I want to know what your choice is since you upgraded. Honestly, I don't really go on Patreon much, but I like to support people I like. I can't stand you, woman. Offer to do some fan art for them and they give you advertising. Oh, that's an idea, Fenry. I like that. I do like that idea. If I had the extra money, I would. The only thing I don't like is the abortion talk. I just leave and come back. And that's fine. Like, you know what? There are people that I support, whether it be through viewership or subscriptions or anything, that we don't agree on that. And that's fine. Some people don't like that talk. But like you just said, I have to do me. I don't mind if you walk away for that talk, because you shouldn't have to listen to something you don't want to listen to. I would just hope that everything else I do is good enough that you would like to stay, because again, part of it is the Pokemon joke is somewhat, I support you because you got me back into drawing and I consider you a friend. I consider you a friend too, Edie. I really do. I really enjoy talking to you. You got to learn to sleep more too, but otherwise I really enjoy talking to you. I enjoy the connections, and that's my favorite part about all this. Like, I know that once I walk away from this, I still have some friends. So like, when I was on DeviantArt, right? Back in the day on DeviantArt, I have 3 people, no, 4, that I can say are really good friends of mine now. So one of them, most of my people in Discord know, is Nikki. Nikki I met through DeviantArt. I have my friend Kaylee. Kaylee I have known for almost as long as I've been with my husband. And then I've got Lisa. She is one of my patrons. And then I have my friend Alicia. And all of these people I met through DeviantArt, and they were all fans of mine. These are people that like what I do, and I'm still their friend to this day. So I know that if I make friends through art that like me for who I am, that understand my personality and enjoy my artwork, I know that can be a very long and strong connection. And that's why I said about the Pokemon thing, because that's the kind of connections I like. Yep, just come back once the topic is over. People need to talk about what matters to them. There's no reason to not support someone because you don't agree on every topic. Exactly. I enjoyed the stalking. And see, the thing is, Choco is exceedingly talented. She does not give herself enough credit. Choco makes some amazing edits. Okay, she's very quick about that. She's got a great, talented comedic eye, and she's really good at sculpting. So it's like, again, I collected another artist. She may not be a drawing artist, but she's an artist. Honey, I barely understand my own personality. I tolerate yours. Listen, Doodle. won't be doodle. Also, you can ask people who can't give monetary capital. They can start a part-time job spreading your name. Things like Reddit subs. See, I don't know how to go about that because that's where, in my mind, that's supposed to happen organically. Like someone's supposed to sit there and go, "Oh my God, Star sounds so awesome," but then that is where maybe it's a confidence thing. Maybe it's a that's a matter of Star Son maybe doesn't believe in herself that much. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Again, it's so convoluted. You have this moment where you're like, am I allowed to ask for this? Is that okay? And afterwards, you're not sure what you should do. Am I making sense, Moon, or am I jibber jabbering?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
See, what I want to see is I want to see you build a community. Because, like, I know it's scary, but here's what I will tell you. I can imagine your community being like this little soft, happy place where everyone just goes and it's just all cute puppies and rainbows and strange unicorns and otters with 3 eyes and it's all happy and fluffy. Like I can see the aesthetic, all pastels and flat colors and smiles.
Well, that does sound interesting, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty happy where I am with you guys.
Of course.
And
but always
it
remember
is.
that you are totally capable of doing anything else you want.
Thank you. It feels good to know that too. But I wanted to say that it also does feels good to talk to an artist like you because it's good to have something in common with someone else to have little conversations with. It's refreshing.
It is, and a lot of my close friends are artists. Like one of my best friends growing up, she's an artist. We used to draw a lot together. We would all draw comics together, things like that. So it's very cathartic to talk to others. Oh, Edie said it perfectly. We can be your Moonies. Can we officially be your first Moonies?
If you want to call yourselves that, okay.
Yes. See, now here's my question. That's something where when you become famous of any kind, who names your community?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit of the creator and the community on a whole, maybe.
Maybe. See, for me, we will moon over you. Edie, you are crazy. But like, so for instance, I always say like, oh, they're my little starlings, but I never say it out loud because I feel like people are going to be like, ew, don't say that. So I don't say it. Come and join the Moonies. Get caught in our gravity. Yes, Fenry. Yes, I love it. The community names your community. Monies is awesome. Yes. No, I am not. I've been tested. I don't know what this community gonna call it. I don't know. Say starlings. I see it as starlings, but I feel like it's gonna be cringe if I say it. I know they're a type of bird, but it's still a fun word to say. It's star and darlings. Oh, I like that. Starlings. Listen, you guys like it? Start calling yourselves that. Help it catch on because I've been thinking it in my head, but I haven't said it out loud because I feel like if I say stuff like that, it's wrong. It's invisible rules. Everyone writes their own invisible rules. Those are some of mine. So now you guys know. This is for Doodle. What do you think we should do for Doodle? I think she should be writing all these different things. Like just. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I've got it. I figured it out. Yes. This shall be adorable. I want to be a starling that stargazes. You can be my starlings, and then I don't know. You can make little bird emoji out of it. Eventually, I want to design emotes, but like for instance, like someone asked me if I was gonna do a membership for YouTube, and I was like, I don't think I'd need a membership. Do you guys think so?
You could. I've seen Gothis make memberships on her channel.
Yeah, but that makes sense because, like, again, I don't know.
Yeah, you could do it
with a D.
Yeah, you could do
sorry,
it
go
in
ahead.
the name. It's okay. It's okay. You could do like maybe when you get a bigger following if you want to. I can see that maybe that'd be warrant that idea more.
Right. Because it just I don't want it again, like I don't like being assumptive. That's something I don't like. Gotta draw a kid. This is gonna be difficult. Do you know what's hard for me to draw as children?
Well, what is?
Children.
Yeah, they can be difficult to draw. Yeah, but for me, I just keep it simple, so it's not too hard for me. Just realistically, yeah, I can get that.
Kids are so hard for me to draw because I'm so used to drawing adults. Would also be more work. That's because children are terrifying. No, you just don't like chillins. Now, do you have how many little siblings do you have?
Me?
Moon. Yeah.
I'm actually the youngest.
You're the
And
youngest. See, I figured your hate for kids would mean you had a lot of little siblings.
no, that's due to school, bullies, and other factors.
Oh.
But I have one older brother, and a few other other siblings. I'll keep that to myself. But I do have an older brother, and yeah, he lives with me and my mom, and yeah, that's just me and my brother, and no other kids really.
See, I have a ton of kids around my my life. And I've got like, my niece and nephew that I babysit. They're fucking cute. They're adorable. I keep them around. Sammy has a habit of shouting, I did it.
Yeah, I think I saw a video of you and you said you had nieces and nephews by marriage,
Yeah, I've
right?
got a lot of them.
Yeah, they
No,
seem
none of them
nice.
none of them are by marriage. None of them are related in any way to me except that I know them. And one of them I helped, I watched be born. Yeah, no, none of them are related to me.
Oh, but they seem
I know,
nice.
it's
They
weird.
seem to enjoy your company a lot.
My nieces and nephews, I try to be. I'm not the fun aunt. I'm the stern aunt that can be fun if you listen. And that's the thing. Like I've always raised expectations for all my nieces and nephews. Like my oldest nephew, he says, I asked him why he was afraid of me, and he said, "Cause you say what you mean." And so he knows if I say, "Don't fuck with Auntie," he knows not to. And so it's just it's stuff like that. I found it adorably hilarious. I was like, "Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Tyler." He said I was scary. Thanks, honey. Now, do you have any nieces or nephews, or is that something you want to keep to yourself?
Nope, no nieces or nephews.
No nieces or nephews?
Yeah.
I hope. Now, it might never happen. God bless you, Chaco. How could you deal with the trolling in the class? Younger sibling. Yeah, I'm the youngest in my family, too. Same here. Oh, we're all younger. Maybe that's why we're so mature. I feel like younger siblings get a bad rep. I feel like we're the more mature of everybody. In my personal opinion. Not that I'm biased or anything.
Yeah.
Ugh. Let me see. Oh, we got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, time goes by fast.
For real. It's been flying today. So quiet and polite. She is quiet and polite. She's adorable. Again, Moon reminds me a lot of my friends growing up. I was a very quiet kid, but with my friends, I wasn't. It's weird. And so, like, I didn't like to rock the boat. I didn't like to make anybody upset. I didn't like to cause problems. I was very quiet. And people still bullied me mercilessly. They never touched me, though, which I always found was kind of funny. You'd figure if people didn't like me that much, they would lay a hand on me. I don't know if my resting bitch face was enough. I've never had anybody lay a hand on me. And I when I was 13 years old, and I realized no matter how hard I tried, because I purposely wouldn't raise my hand because I had a bad memory, so I wanted to know what was being said. I would get confused. And so I'd be like, well, what does this mean? And what does that mean? And kids would get really pissed at me. And they started telling me just to shut up. Like they see my hand go up, and I'd hear a collective groan in the class. So I just stopped raising my hand. Because I was like, everyone doesn't like when I do it anyway, so I'm just not going to do it. And so I got in the habit of just not raising my hand. I never spoke out of turn. Nothing like that. And they still bullied me. Like, that was the thing that really hinted at it. I was like, I'm doing everything they could. I stopped doing all the things they didn't like. I'm quiet. I don't say nothing. I don't bother anybody, and they're still making fun of me. They're still telling me how awful I am. They're still telling me how ugly I am. And I would keep to myself. I would sit in the corner, and I would read or draw. That's all I did. And again, I still got bullied. So that's when I decided, I was about 13 years old, I said, you know what? I don't care anymore. I decided I was just going to be however I wanted to be, because no matter how hard I tried, someone always had something to say. Someone always still wanted to make me feel like shit. So if that was the case, I might as well, whatchamacallit. She saw the voicemail. She heard the voicemail, yes.
Apparently.
I hope she heard it on live, because that's amazing. I am definitely gonna go and rewind that, because I gotta hear that. Last night I was like, oh, I want to troll her. How am I gonna troll her? And so I went on this whole SJW diatribe, and then I was like, just kidding, bitch, I love you, bye. Oh god, I looked up and I saw someone say Gothics. I was like, what? And that's when I looked up. Oh god, what was I saying? I got distracted. God almighty.
You're talking about you mentioned about, about school and the raising hands thing.
Oh, yeah, and I just would get bullied, so I just decided, if everyone's gonna hate me anyways, if I'm just gonna get bullied anyways, and people are just gonna make fun of me, I might as well do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm gonna be whoever I want to be. If no one's gonna like me, I'm at least gonna like me. I'm gonna live without regretting what I do. And that was a decision I made, and I'm glad I made it. I try. That's why I don't care. You don't like that I have 8 or 9 cats? All right, go fuck yourself. You don't like that I love anime? All right, go fuck yourself. You don't like that I enjoy certain foods, but I don't enjoy spicy food? Go fuck yourself. I just decided nobody was going to tell me how to be a better person, because when I tried to do what everyone told me, they still hated me. They still hated me. So why bother being what everyone else wanted me to be if I am just going to still get bullied? Post in Discord where I am in the siblings list. Oh, okay. And that's, my mom and grandma actually complimented me on it. They said that they really admired that that's how I lived. And I want everyone to live that way. I know Leon lives that way, but it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting trying to be nice to everybody. It's so exhausting trying to be what everyone wants you to be, because at the end of the day, no matter how hard you try, someone's going to be mad. Someone is going to not like it. Someone is going to make you feel like shit for trying your hardest because you didn't make them happy. And then I read the Anita Blake novels, and that truly sent me over into the fuck everything. I'm bullying you. You're welcome. The hell you are. You gave me $5. Keep paying me. Next time it's $100 to bully me. And it's just ridiculous. I refuse to keep letting people dictate my life. It's like when I moved to North Carolina, and this is no shade. If any of my friends from Rhode Island are watching, I don't mean any shade, but it's still the truth. No one would call to check up on me. They were all mad that I moved. A lot of people were very mad at me for leaving Rhode Island, because you don't leave Rhode Island till your retirement age, and then you go to Florida. And totally understand the bullying thing. At some point, you just give up and push through. Exactly. No one liked that I left. All right, fine. You don't like that I left. They didn't call me. They didn't come visit me. I, with next to no money, would come up twice a year to Rhode Island. And then people would get mad at me that I didn't make enough time for everybody. And I wouldn't go hang out with everybody. And I was like, you know what? And so I stopped visiting. Because we were bleeding ourselves with money. We were leaving. We were taking time off of work. And nobody was appreciative. And so I was just like, you know what? You come to us. And there are people that do. And I very much appreciate them. And, you know, if you can, you can. And when my mom was dying, some of the friends that never came to visit me, they came and they were there for me. So it was a lot of misunderstanding as well. But again, at the end of the day, we got 4 minutes left, so I'm not even going to bother doing my next sketch. But at the end of the day, guys, be the you that you're happy with. You only have yourself at the end of the day. Be you and be happy with it. Don't live with regrets. Don't do something that you think someone else is going to be happy with. Be you. Be happy with you. Make choices that later on you don't regret. That's how I live my life. And I think it's a really good way to live. You know, don't hurt others. Make good choices. And be true to yourself. I think those are pretty good things to live by. And, you know, I hope that helps you too, Moon.
Yeah, that's some pretty good advice. I'm trying to get into that too.
But with that, my dear and my starlings, it is now 3 minutes. You suck in your art is okay. Enjoy your bowl. Thank you, Choco Hooligan, for the $20 super chat. I very much appreciate you. Or if you make bad choices, learn from them. Exactly. Same here. I'm too fat for you, too quiet, not social enough, whatever. I'm happy being me. Exactly, Serenity. Exactly. And this is, again, my point. Just guys, be more positive in your mind. I've told this to my husband, and he's finally learning it. The way you speak to yourself, change the words. Instead of saying, I'm not capable of doing that, say, I can try my best to do it. Instead of saying, I suck at this, say, I'm not skilled enough yet. You would be surprised in just the way you talk to yourself. Once you change the verbiage, your brain changes. If talking positively to a baby helps them and talking positively to animals and pets helps them, why wouldn't it help you in yourself? So remember to stay positive on yourself, love yourself, give yourself good affirmations. I like to call it little gold stars. I give myself a gold star every day. Like, again, when I got on the stream, what was I proud about? I swept the motherfucking floor and I did the motherfucking dishes. Pat on the motherfucking back. I did it. I did it. I win. And sorry, that's what Sammy says all the time. And, you know, learn to congratulate yourself for the things that you do. And that's how you'll learn to not need outward affirmations like the left does. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Well, Moon, I appreciate you being on today, my dear.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate all of you, my little starlings. If you like that phrase, start spreading it about, start using it. You know, if you like what I do, if you like who I am, on the bottom of the screen there are all of my socials. If you want to support me financially and be very patient on getting your benefits from it, you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you for helping me out with my Mermaid. You're going to be seeing that going up today. And otherwise, guys, just remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and that to be safe. So, guys, I love you. Be safe. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.
Bye.